Hello, everyone, and welcome to Campfire Stories RPG. I have a few announcements to go over before we really get started here. As you may have noticed from my intro and our channel names, we've done a little bit of a rebrand to RPG instead of D&D. This is simply because we are going to start branching out into different rule sets, namely Cyberpunk Red,
Cyberpunk.
Daggerheart, a few other things. So please join us for all of those adventures. But tonight we're going to jump right back into our Curse of Strahd campaign. If Kira, would you not mind starting us off with a recap?
Oh, yes. I wouldn't mind at all.
Wait, they gotta join us by the firelight.
Join us by the firelight.
All right, so we wake up from our hag killing adventure, um, and as we presume to loot the place dry, that we find a cabinet with 3 elixirs: youth, laughter, and mother's milk. The one that makes us all uncomfortable.
It really does.
We free the kids. There's a box with a fucking frog or some shit in it. There's 4 spires and a casting circle in the backyard, which is actually an altar to the Archfey Hag Matron Sathalam of the Crooked Teeth. Um, Near Valaki, I said at Valaki when I wrote it down, but it's actually just nearby. We see a man on a boat dump a child's body bag into the river. No shit, we pursue. Turns out the girl is a weird spirit thing, so Vraska skewered her through the chest with her tail. Then she turned into black smoke, and Araya used Turn Undead to suck her into a flesh book. Mad Wizard lives in the mountains.
Bro, that was so smart.
Um, Also, I may be occasionally bleeding, but that's probably fine. Honestly, it's
That's
probably
totally fine.
fine.
But
Josh, back to you.
yeah, that was about it for the most part. You did, however, make your way to Valaki. You made it to these large, the biggest that you've seen in terms of construction. This village is massive, and there's this huge wall made of cobbled stone and thatch, just patched in different places where it's seen numerous sieges over the years. And as you approach the front, you see 2 guards standing behind a wrought iron fence that goes up maybe about 8 feet. And it's a bit dim at this point. They're both holding torches and these long, like 7 foot pikes. Um, Another thing that sticks out to you is almost everywhere around this place and leading up to it, there are similar pikes that these men are holding, stabbed into the ground with wolves' heads placed upon them. They kind of hold the torch out to you, and the bigger of the two leans forward. State your business.
Uh, we're we're looking for sanctuary.
So is everyone out here. Where are you coming from?
Uh, we came
Barovia.
from Barovia proper.
You have news? We've seen the smokestack in the distance.
Not much is left.
I dare not even ask. Is it what we assume then?
Yes.
Unfortunately,
These children from the village?
No, actually, closer to home. The windmill, about a couple miles that way. A couple hags had them strung up, ready to grind their bones into mill.
they're originally from Barovia, yes, but uh, no, we don't know how long they've been in the mill cages.
He's going to kind of look each of you over carefully, kind of just letting the torch follow in front of your faces down to the children. He kind of looks up and down your weapons. Keep those things stowed away. The Burgomeister here is a bit on edge.
Of
All
course.
right, Marco, open the
Understandable.
gates. And a smaller fellow runs up, pilfers through a number of keys, and begins to open the gates for you.
Thank you.
Be on your best behavior. We have a very big festival coming up, so enjoy, but mind your manners.
Of
Of
course.
course.
And you are led into the city proper. The first thing you notice as you pass through these massive walls is This place is far more densely packed with buildings and people than Barovia ever wished to be. Barovia was probably a third of the size of this place, and the population is massive, like almost too much for how small this place is. Um, but you begin funneling through the streets, and it is early morning at this point. You see a number of people making their way to the city square with bundles of like sticks and thatch in their arms. It seems they're all preparing for something. One thing you notice just as you begin to enter the city, you pass maybe 6 or 7 houses, and you see a small, dilapidated church off to your left. A small fence surrounds it, and there's gravestones. This place is comparable to the chapel in Barovia, but a little bit nicer. Definitely more people going in and out of it.
I kind of make eye contact with Amara and just kind of be like, I think I'll stay clear of that one.
I appreciate it.
Never.
Does it also appear to be a temple to the Dawn Father, or is it to another deity?
It does. It has that very recognizable crest above the threshold that is the symbol of a sun, like 5 points. You see Irina. She's got multiple children in tow at this point, kind of trying to hold on to all of them. And her face lightens up for the first time since you've left the original village. We finally made it.
It's pretty great to see a town of people, happy and excited.
Um, she kind of nods along, but make a perception check for me.
I don't think no one's
Oh.
excited here.
Natural one.
These people do seem pretty happy and both excited.
Can I also make a perception check at that?
Sure.
Can I as well?
Everyone go ahead and make a perception check just to get a vibe for the city of Valaki.
Just this incredibly
General.
happy-go-lucky.
I got a 10.
Oh,
I'm too
18.
busy looking at my
Okay,
wife.
so 10 is our baseline for this. It's not hard to tell.
weird.
What'd you get, Alexa?
Oh my god, you're right. It's great.
Everyone is actually dressed very warmly. You know, they look like they're having a good time. You see certain children running around in little outfits that make them look like sunflowers or daisies. It's kind of strange, but
Oh, it's a little adorable. I remember seeing little plays that got put together in the Feywild where the kids would dress up. Oh, it just melts my little heart.
Amara and Araya, however, on the other hand, you notice that people look far more miserable than the people of Barovia, and that they
Oh,
walk
shit.
with fear in every step that they take.
Yeah, happy. All right. Well,
I'll add one more thing. It almost seems like there is a forced sense of happiness here.
Mm.
I did say the Burgomaster was on edge. Arad and Arena, do you want to come with me to the temple?
Of course, let's get out of the streets.
Nether, you want to, I don't know, kind of check out the spots of the town, see if maybe the locals have any recommendations?
Yeah, actually, that sounds really great.
Should we have a meetup spot?
Do I see any landmarks?
From here, there is this main thoroughfare street that kind of seemingly runs across the entire city. It's probably about like a mile to a quarter mile down. You do see like a large opening that seems to be a city square with a large wicker construct being made in the middle of town.
About an hour. Meet in front of whatever that is.
We're gonna go find out whatever the hell that is.
All right, so you split up. We're going to start off with our group going to the chapel. You gather up. Are you keeping the children and Irina with you?
Yeah.
All right, you take your motley crew up to the front of this chapel. You run into one person immediately and run into their back is kind of turned to you. It seems to be maybe like a 15-year-old boy wearing a greasy tank top, digging towards the graves, preparing different caskets to be laid down. He kind of notices you, and you see that his brow is extremely furrowed and his face is pretty heavily scarred. And he just kind of watches you and continues digging as you walk up to the doorway.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let him do what he's doing
All right, so
personally.
You gonna
as you
check your
approach, the door
pockets?
is the doors here are wide open. It seems like they have a very open policy on people coming to worship or seek prayers. As you enter the building, it is extremely well lit to a point of almost like paranoia. There's not an inch of darkness in this building. Um, you see about 5 people kneel down with the priest kind of anointing their heads and praying over them, holding on to a symbol of the Dawn Father on a little like rosemary style chain. Um, at first, they're all like consumed in their prayer, and it takes a moment or so before anyone notices your presence. Eventually, though, the priest kind of turns and he's giving them a little speech, and he sees the two of you. Greetings. Are you new in town?
Yes.
How may the Father help you?
Um, that is the big question. Is we're sort of looking for refuge at the moment.
Most people are. Well, please come sit for a moment. You look tired. We can speak. And he kind of
Thank you.
gestures you over to a little table behind the altar. And Irina kind of steps off and like puts the children somewhere to like play in the corner and then joins you. Um, the man sits and takes a swig of what you assume to be whiskey, which is a bit odd, but these people are very different from what you're accustomed to. My name is Father Lucian Petrovich. This is very obviously a Temple of the Dawn Father. Um, we have quite an influx of people recently, people fleeing from Barovia. I assume you're the same.
Sort of.
Um,
Uh,
I can offer a place to rest, but seems we're in a state of desecration.
I
We've
see.
lost our holy touch.
Would there be anything that we could do to help rehallow the grounds?
Most certainly, you do seem fairly skilled adventurers, yes?
Uh, Fairly.
Well, the name of this church is St. Andrew's Church. It's named that for the priest before me, his bones lie beneath, or used to lie beneath, the chapel. His body was the reason for our blessing. And it seems recently someone has made off with his remains. I don't know what they wanted with them, or if they were just trying to let the devil have his way with our church, or what, but no one's fessed up.
See. When did this happen?
About 2 weeks ago now. I do have my suspicions.
If you want to give us a starting place, that would be much appreciated.
My altar boy, Yeska, he heard a rumor that there's a young boy, you probably saw him when you came in. Um, we simply call him Mill. He believes that he is made off with the bones. Now, I've given this boy a home since he was an infant. What he would have against the church or me, I do not know. But he has quite the temper, and last time someone tried to confront him on his petty theft, he swung his shovel their way. So
I
I've been
see.
a bit wary of bringing this up to him.
I think I might know a way to get him to speak the truth.
Whatever you must do, you have my blessing. Someone needs to set that boy straight.
Crazy that I just got a spell that lets me do exactly that.
Whoa, crazy.
That's wild, y'all.
Crazy.
Can I be honest with you, Father?
Of course, honesty is the best policy, my child.
Irina here is highly sought after in these lands, and it's too dangerous. Our mission, like I'm sure many have come to you and said before, is to end the curse on this land and to hopefully remove Strahd from his throne.
He's
But
gonna kind of like look around and just beckon you to lower your voice and
I
kind of pull
kind of
you
thought
in.
that we were like secluded slightly, but
You're still in the like open of the church.
okay.
There are people
Stage
in the
whispering.
city. There are people in the city that would not take kindly to that notion. So be careful.
Is it every? Why would they have reasons to support him?
This is an old city with old bloodlines in it. There are two major controlling families here. You have the Burgomaster's family, and you have the Watcher family. There are rumors that the Watchers once served the Dreadlord, and they vie for power within the city.
I see. So once again, no one to trust.
As it is in the valley.
Do you
Well,
have anywhere that we could use to speak with Mill?
There's a cellar just outside if you want somewhere private. Just
I
go
think
around.
that would be best.
I'll tell him that you have some questions and he'll meet you
Thank you.
there.
And
These children, are
go
they
ahead.
with you?
Yes.
Are they related to you in any fashion?
No, survivors of Barovia.
We can take them in, as well as your friend Irina, was it? And she kind of nods. Um, as I said, we are not a consequence.
Could you repeat that?
All of that.
Look, oh yeah, none of that got.
It wasn't picking up your audio.
I can house them for now, but the only defenses we have is the front door and a clerical dagger, which won't do much, but it's more than most have. Once you hallow the grounds, though, we will be safe from the devil.
All right.
He slides his glass over and pours it up. Help yourself. I'll go speak with Mill for you.
Thank you.
And he walks outside, and you can hear a little bit of a conversation. You hear a little bit of yelling. And through the open door, you do see the boy stomp off towards the side of the building. And Father Lucian just kind of nods and makes his way back in.
I think that's our cue.
My love, what would you say if you had to put a number to it? What would you say your spell save DC is? Which one of us should be casting this spell?
I can almost guarantee it's higher than yours, love.
That's what I was thinking, so I was just
But
wondering.
I do not have Zone of Truth, though.
Okay, so it'll be me.
Y'all, this
Hang
is
on.
also a child.
He's like 15 and doing into some shady shit. Okay.
To be fair, he was a pretty big 15-year-old. Like, he's a stocky boy.
I ain't scared of shit.
He got a shovel.
To also be fair, the last child we ran into ended up being Pazuzu, so I don't
Yeah, that's fair.
trust nothing and believe less.
If I had to put a number to it, though, it would be 15.
But you don't have the spell.
I don't.
Sounds good. Well, hope he's not very wise. Oh, sorry, charismatic.
He didn't
Think we
seem
can
very
guarantee.
charismatic.
Yeah.
Do you have silvery bobs by chance?
I am a cleric, my love. No, I do not.
Alright, let's go.
Silvery Barbs is currently only held by the one person who should never step into a church again.
Yeah.
We go
Alright,
to the
so-
cellar.
You make your way outside and round your way through the graveyard over to the cellar. It seems pretty narrow to climb into, and the door hugs the ground pretty tightly. But you can see that Mill has already made his way down there. You take a few steps down these slick stairs, and you find yourself in a 10-foot square, 5-foot high chamber. It's kind of hard to stand up in here fully, and you see a stone tablet in the back that seems where this is probably where the saints' remains were rested originally. Mill, shovel still in hand, turns and looks at you. What do you want?
a few questions answered, if you don't mind.
We'll make it quick. Gotta get back to work. There's a lot of graves to be dug.
Fair. Araya.
Zone of truth. Right
Okay,
off
what kind of saving throw is that?
charisma.
Do you mind if we shed some light?
He fails. What the fuck are you doing?
Like
I
we
was
said, asking a few questions.
asking a few questions.
Look, I don't have time for all this, and he's gonna try to push his way past you.
How
Not-
what is our size comparison?
Oh, you're much bigger than him. I mean, you
All right,
probably have
I'm not gonna let
Just
this
shove
go
him.
past. I'm just gonna shove him back.
no contest. You just push him back. What is it you want? All right, what questions?
Did you take the bones? Oh,
He just
sorry.
pauses.
I've gotta be more specific. Did you take Saint Andrel's remains?
He sits there and he stares at you, and he goes to say no, and then, yeah, I did.
Where is it?
Where are they now?
Well, it wasn't my fault, right? It wasn't my fault. Look, the guy who runs the coffin shop made me do it.
And why?
I don't know. He just offered me like 5 silver pieces, and I got the bones for him. Guess he has
That's all
them
it takes to
now.
bribe people these days?
That's a lot of money.
Shit.
When about? This was 2 weeks ago?
Well, I probably got the bones back to him like. This dude is struggling to even think straight. Look, probably like 4 or 5 days ago.
Is there anything we should know about the guy who runs the coffin shop?
He runs a shop, but it's never open. He's also quite
And-
creepy.
Will you ever do anything to betray the father that has housed you and fed you? Again.
It depends on the price. I mean, no, I mean,
Yeah,
pri-
yeah, I get it. All right, that's enough.
can I leave now?
Can he leave now, my love?
Sure.
Sure.
He grabs his shovel and tucks down, and he goes up the stairs, and you hear under his breath, "Bitches," and he runs off.
What did you just call my wife?
Holy smite!
I'm all about not fuck with the holy people, but he doesn't seem very holy, all right. Well,
That was fairly easy, I'm gonna admit.
yeah, he was not the brightest bulb.
That's
Um,
the first time I've ever tried using that spell. Didn't think it
went
was gonna work.
swimmingly. I guess we should go meet up with the others and then check out a never open coffin shop.
Sounds good. After
Oh.
you.
We'll pick up Irina first.
I would like to walk past Mill and just backhand him on my way.
All
Just
right.
just smack him on the back of the head.
He is like fully like back to digging. He's trying to ignore everything around him, and you just whop him right in the back of the head. And he's like, "Come on, what the fuck?
Don't call my wife a bitch.
All right. I'll stay out of your way."
You respect women, little boy.
Yes, ma'am. He's just rubbing the back of his head as you walk away. You make your way inside, and Irina is kind of kneeling and making a prayer of her own. You walk up and kind of nudge her. Are we leaving again, or?
I think we'll leave the children here, let the father find a place for them, but I would like to keep you with us until we can rehallow these grounds.
Okay. Do you think the children are safe here? We just met these people.
Trust followers of Lathander.
If you think it's safe, then I'll trust you. All right. Let's go then. And she kind of dusts herself off and stands up. follows you out the door. We're going to switch to our other group. You two probably didn't have a ton of time before the other two start trailing you. I will say, in all, that maybe took them about 30, 40 minutes. In your time walking down the street, you do pick up a number of locations, especially once you make it to the city central. Um, you spot a large stone statue, someone who looks very noble and heroic, not recognizable to you. In the city square, the most attention grabbing thing is you see a number of people, like all weaving in unison, this huge sun made of wicker and thatch. And you see a man with two mastiffs by each side, kind of has his hands on his hips, rubbing a greasy beard. He's got on a chest plate and some very fine clothing, but he's rather ill kept. Um, Beside him, you see a hunched over figure that seems close to 7 feet tall, even hunched. He has this massive, malformed arm that almost drags the ground, and it glows like reddish. And he has this large, like comical sized set of keys on his hip. As for like surrounding area, you do pick up on a few what seems to be shops and different types of buildings. You see a large warehouse area that has what you would almost assume to be where people store carts and wagons and horses. It is a large, like stock house almost. Another thing you see is a coffin shop, which the sign of it is in the shape of a coffin. And you also
I
see
respect the
a
branding.
I was just
a
gonna say,
little next door, and very strange, like why would these two businesses be side by side? Next door to the coffin shop is a toy shop called Blitzky's Toys, and it almost looks like there's a little Jack in the Box carved of wood for their sign.
the more and more I'm here, I don't know what the vibes are. I'm not sure how. I'm not feeling very comfortable. I mean, I haven't
They
felt very
don't
comfortable.
have like a central theme. And I know that like
Yeah,
Barovia's central theme was basically depression, but it at least was a theme. Um
yeah,
this is
it's
like
fair.
they're happy but they're frantic and there's
Right.
death but there's toys.
It's like they're going for a we have balance here thing, but it's just kind of coming off as chaos and
And as
very
you walk around this
discordant.
wicker sun, like trying to get a better angle, you see kind of obscured from your view and kind of pushed out of the way of the view of the common folk. There is a group of stockades with um, about 5 people latched up in them. Every single one of them have these paper mache donkey heads put over their head.
What the fuck is this town?
Oh,
Uh,
that's off-putting, right? Like
This
that's
is all off-putting. I I don't know if everyone here is really happy like we thought. You
yeah,
know, I see a
difficult to
lot of.
tell on the donkey people for sure cuz they got things on their heads and they're locked up
Are
and
they
those
alive?
two guys look weird.
Oh
Like
yeah,
they're
they're
moving?
struggling against the wooden stockades. It seems like there are 2 grown men, a woman, and 2 children.
Love that. Can I like try to pull someone aside? Can I try to talk to someone that's around
Of
here?
course,
Just someone off the streets?
yeah, you just kind of pull aside someone who is carrying a bundle of sticks over to the sun. It's a younger Barovian woman, this like platinum blonde hair, um, dressed kind of warmly. And as you pull her aside, she looks very, very tired. Her hands are like blistered and raw. Uh, Hello there.
Yeah. She's still carrying this giant like thing in her
Yes.
hand. I'm tired. Um, can I help you with that? You look like this is really heavy. I can't imagine this is so easy.
Sure, the more hands, the better. We got to get ready for this festival.
I'll
Uh,
take what's out of her hands and just kind of sling it over my shoulder. Where are you headed? And I
just over here to the sun. We have a lot more weaving to do before we're done.
While I've got you, can I ask as we're walking, What? What's happening? What's this festival?
It's the Festival of the Blazing Sun. It's one of our weekly festivals.
We're new here. Do you mind can you tell me about it?
You see as she's talking to you, her eyes keep darting over to the dude who has the dogs by his side. Um, well, our Burgomeister believes that if we are happy and celebrating, it'll keep the devil at bay. So we're always celebrating and we're always happy.
Has it done that, like, so far? Have you been able to keep the devil away?
Well, we haven't been attacked in 200 years. So
Okay.
yes, maybe.
Well,
No, yes, most definitely. And she kind of laughs and tries to start weaving.
um, can I want to try to I want to help her take this stuff over to the area, and then I want to. I'm just kind of trying to get her private. Hey, do you know any good shops around here? We're trying to. What the hell were we trying to do, Kira?
We have a lot of things to learn about that we
Like
probably shouldn't
supplies.
be talking to the common people about. Like asking about the weapon of light and a bunch of different things that like maybe we don't just talk about out in the open. So I
Well,
would
that's why I
recommend
want to get
just
her into a.
bullshitting. I assume I'm coming with you, right? We're not splitting up.
Oh, I
Yeah, I would
figured.
assume you're like right there.
Yeah, we're super new. We don't really know kind of like where to get certain supplies or things.
Yeah,
Any information? If there's a, do you guys have a map, like a town map?
and some food. That would also
Um,
be
We gotta find
amazing.
ourselves a
Like,
tavern.
I especially love pastries. Do you know any good spots?
well, we do have one tavern in town, and it's probably the nicest place around here. There's a general store as well. Here, let me, do you have any sort of map of the valley or anything? We
Oh,
don't have like a city map, but
um, do we have a map
We
yet?
do have a map because I got me a map. So
um,
yeah, I'll
you-
just kind of pull that out and
she'll kind of point on the map, and this right here should be the Blue Water Inn. Very lovely place. You can get a room to stay there for the night. They don't typically have that many guests because we don't get a lot of travelers, but there is a lovely entertainer man in town, and he's staying there. So, and maybe you could get a show while you're there too. And then there, over near the warehousing area, there's a general store that's kind of attached to the stables. There's a very young, lovely couple that could probably help you with any food or rations or gear you might need. Other than that, I mean, we have the odd shops like the coffin shop and Blitzky's, but I don't think anyone's been in Blitzky's in a while, so
That's a toy shop.
yes.
how often are people usually in and out of the coffin shop? You guys seem pretty safe around here.
You know, we still have our plagues and illnesses, and we've been having a lot of issues with wolves on the outskirts of the city, but the man who runs the store, one second, let me find this man's name real quick. It's a long chapter, y'all. Bear with me one second.
You're good.
My notes are so fucking scatterbrained.
That's
His name is
about how all this
Coffin Maker McGee.
His name is Henrik.
Hey, Rick.
Henrik. Henrik.
Cool.
He's a very secluded man, so though he opens the store, he usually only takes very rare requests.
Okay. I'm just gonna give Diana a look, just of like, do you want to talk to her more, or do you think we should try to get information from someone else? Just like should we stay or should we go?
The only other thing I'll ask her is also, and I hope you don't mind that you just kind of like the first like really kind soul that we've talked to today. But
Yes, thank you.
what what's up with the sheep masks or those masks? Is it kind of like a symbolic thing to the Dawn Father or something?
Oh
Tech
no.
thoughts.
And she kind of like tries to inch a few more steps away from the very extravagantly dressed man. Those people spoke out in rebellion against the Burgomaster at the last festival, and they've been in there since. The masks are just so they're easier to ridicule without having to look them in the eyes.
Uh,
Can
including
I?
the
Oh,
children?
go.
Anyone who speaks against his wishes, wants, or desires, or shows any negative attitude, really, it gets the same treatment, or if not worse.
Okay, so they'll be like ridiculed, and I guess they'll be up there for like a little bit, and then they'll learn their lesson and go home.
Probably this time. It depends on his mood and the severity. Last week we had a few people stoned to death in the stockades, and week before they drug a man out of his house and drug him behind the horse until he died. But
Fucking
it
stoned,
depends on the severity of the crime.
bro. Being stoned is like in my opinion, the worst form of medieval fucking torture. That's it's like the thing that
Right.
freaks me out.
Well, um,
You didn't hear any of this from me, by the way.
No,
no, of
no,
course not.
I don't even know your name,
So
so
we'll keep it that way.
Yeah,
yes,
no
absolutely
traceability.
fine.
Well, let's obviously hope that these um young ones
Can I?
learn their lesson and go off on their merry way to enjoy the festival.
I'm. Can I look at the? How close are we over to the Burgermeister or Burgermaster?
Meister.
Meister. Thank you.
Y'all are probably like 70-ish feet away.
Okay. 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 I'm gonna make it look like we were just helping her out real quick, and then smile.
And
There
then
are so many people around, and he is so enveloped in. You can get a little bit of like overhearing what he's saying, and he's just, "We are the most glorious city in the valley. Remember, all will be well under my rule."
Great. So he's vibing on his own.
Yeah,
He
he's
does.
chilling.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for giving us the lay of the land, helping us know what everything means on this map. I didn't understand the legend at all. So thank you so much.
Of course, I have one piece of advice.
Yes.
Get your rest, get your rations, whatever you need, and get out.
Is it just because detect thoughts? Fuck it.
Okay. You cast Detect Thoughts. I'm not going to make you roll or anything for it.
Sweet.
This woman is being very open with you, and it seems like
Mhm.
she's kind of been waiting for an opportunity to let some of this off of her shoulders.
Yeah.
And what you get is not really words other than images
Mhm.
of a festival not too distant in the past where people were parading through the streets wearing wolf skins, carrying wolf heads on spikes. Everyone's carrying wolf heads on spikes, including the children. And then a dude shows up holding a sign that says "Death to the Burgomeister," and he is pinned down in the city by this dude with a large arm, beaten with batons, drugged behind a horse, and then his family is pulled from the crowd and thrown in the stockade.
So it wasn't even hit. It wasn't even this family that like. It was just that they were associated and
Yeah.
related. Shit. Um. Question: do people know that I did a detect?
Oh, she's fully aware,
Amazing.
and she's kind of been eyeing you up and down the entire time.
Mhm.
Um, you know this from past experience. People aren't super familiar with your race in general. Now they do get the random traveler, so a lot of people can spot you and know what you are in terms of you're not from here, You're one of those otherworldly travelers that's pulled in here. And she kind of just takes a few steps back. I should really get back to work.
Of course.
Thank you.
Sorry for taking your time.
I
She
take a
bows.
moment and like really like look at her and thank you.
Of course. And she goes back to weaving on this sun. And I'll say, about the time you guys start finishing up your conversation and just like chatting amongst each other, just like, that was fucking weird. What is going on here? The rest of the party kind of joins you.
Hey.
Hey, there's the coffin shop we need to go to.
Oh,
Oh, look at
you
the
guys want to
sign.
head to the coffin
That's
shop?
kind of.
Yeah, unless you guys have figured something else out, but
No, let's
kind of have
let's
a
go.
little.
We should go to the coffin shop.
Quickly, I'll kind of like rope everyone in where I can speak without anyone overhearing me.
And we will
Yeah,
make sure that
so-
you're very far away from the Burgermeister when you do so.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, the priest at the temple, the body that had Lathander's blessing, that was kind of giving the church protection, got napped. So, we interrogated the guy who they presumed did the napping. He did, and he gave it to the owner of the coffin shop. So now we have to figure out why the fuck he took the body and how to put it back so we can leave Irina and the children here.
But apparently, as well, is that the coffin shop's never actually been open.
You know, as amazing as this place is and the graciousness of the Burgermeister, we are traveling people, so we should probably take our travelers with us.
Irina's with us.
We have kids. Where are they?
I left them at the temple, but the father said he'd look after them.
Okay, that's good, because the
But the
father
church
could probably
isn't-
tell them about the customs of this area. And as I am, I'm just kind of like pulling you guys closer to the coffin shop and away from the crowd.
Do I see the stockades?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you see
I got
the
a 22
stockades.
passive. What the fuck is that?
No,
Nope. We will
that is fine.
talk about it.
That is fine. It.
Mhm.
Trust me when
This
I say
is
they're
just
alive, which means
Hey,
it's fine.
dear.
It could be
Okay.
not fine, but currently it's fine.
Man, having
It's found our new
Message-
code word for royally
Sorry.
fucked.
Yes, you're gonna find that we're gonna use a lot of code words while we're here.
All right.
Oh wait, are you guys talking in your brains?
No,
No. 'cause
Yeah,
I don't-
I wish we could do that right now.
I don't have a message cantrip.
I don't either.
I got no cantrips.
I got sending, but
Oh
was
yeah,
gonna
let's just use some sending. right now.
yeah, my third or second. Yeah, no, I need those spell slots.
So I'm gonna kind of pull them aside until I'm relatively sure that nobody can hear us.
Yeah, you just kind of pull away from the city square off to one of the side streets.
So there's a couple of okay.
A lot of info. Lot.
Burgermeister is of the impression that if they continue to be celebratory and happy, that Strahd will not attack them.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
It seems to have worked
It
for about
seems like-
200 years.
That's the weird part. It seems to have worked, but I don't think it should.
This town has been in celebration for 200 years.
Apparently, every week they have a festival.
Okay.
Now, about the stockades and the donkey masks, yeah, apparently that's what happens when you badmouth the Burgermeister. However, it was just the male, and his family got strung up with him. So,
My love,
yeah, we...
Uh-huh.
can I kill him?
Oh,
Absolutely.
No.
We'll
Hold on,
get to
hold
that.
on. We need so much more info about, especially how...
I agree. We need more answers before we go and killing him, but as of right now, quite possibly.
Amazing.
It's a little bit of a power trip, it seems.
It seems it's gone on past a little bit.
Yes.
How long have they been in the stockades?
Josh, how long ago did that seem?
About 5 days.
What'd he say? No, just
About
kidding.
about 5 days, a little less
5
than a
days.
week. apparently, if they have learned their lesson, they might be, going home. Although worse things have happened
Very much
to,
worse, like stoning and worse. Were like dead,
yeah,
dead worse.
a horse dragon.
Hmm.
Um, so
Like torture worst.
I'm gonna kill him.
We'll
I,
get there.
if we can do that without doing a 4 on, entire city thing,
I'm gonna look really hard at the stockades. I hear you. That privacy is needed, but I doubt it would be the entire city on his side.
Oh, it doesn't seem. Here's the thing.
But he does have a house to return to. I mean, and we're not going to do anything immediately, but
It does
everybody's
sound like
alone at one point or another.
at least other people don't seem to be too happy about this. We all thought I specifically say we all thought that they were like so happy when we came in. That seems to be a big old
Hang on,
threat.
you thought they were happy when we came in?
Yeah,
well, that's
like
kind of
smiles.
They were-
front that they were putting on, yeah.
Yeah, they were
It
totally-
looked
Exactly,
like
it's
they
the
were being
front.
forced.
It's
Yeah.
they're being forced.
Oh, you guys could tell that right away.
Yeah? You
Yeah,
couldn't?
I don't know. My senses have been really funky.
I don't know
lately,
anything
so,
about. I don't know how to read these people. Is a new place.
Practically all I can do is read people. If I lose that, I don't know who I am anymore.
But so that's
used to
why
it
I
all.
say that maybe Irina and the children are not. Maybe this is not the place for them.
The father did not seem to be
At
the
least not-
Burgomaster's biggest fan himself.
Doesn't seem like most people are, but we should not let that be known to anybody. Yet.
Right.
But honestly, it is safer for them, in the way I see it, for them to be at least contained to the temple than to be on the streets with us, where they could do or say something that would incite his wrath.
Now here's
Agree.
the other part of it. The city's been relatively not attacked by Strahd for 200 years. We now brought Irina here.
Which will more than likely end that streak they had going.
Right. Days since last
Days
Zero.
since Strahd.
Zero.
Shit. Now that being said, maybe we don't need Strahd to attack, but maybe we could fake like he's shown up and he disapproves of the Burgomeister's tactics because only he chooses who dies. Right? Because he's kind of got an ego the size of a Goodyear blimp.
We could, I guess, try to fabricate something like that.
Well, it's. I think that might be a little bit better than perhaps like a home staged assassination, like you lovely, holy people of the gods were thinking about. How
We hadn't fully decided on anything yet.
I'm just gonna kind of lean back, just kind of against like the lower part of Nether's arm. It's like, how are we the darkest individuals here with like the hidden dark shit, and we didn't immediately go to murder?
I don't usually go to murder.
You see, it comes from a place of deep care for the world around you, I guess. It's not that murder seems like the best option, but it would end his tirade on the city.
When it would better the lives of many others? Okay.
Position, pre-murder, we talk to him? See what this is all about?
I don't know if I really want to have a conversation with him. I don't want to say anything that even accidentally he could interpret as being against him or questioning him.
But we're all brand new to the city. I don't know if we would really.
I don't know. Like, we're here. We're under his rule.
I feel like I
Um,
could maybe
yeah.
manage a conversation without stepping on any toes.
Right, I think that we could do a decent job. Maybe if I don't, like, fully look like myself, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, you guys survived a conversation with the devil himself, so
Yeah,
who
scared of a burgomeister after that.
valid. I also don't think that maybe he's the scary one. I think the
The weird armed one.
yeah, I think like Mr. Wanker's cramp over there might have some shit, because that, I tell you,
It's an
man,
odd mutation.
that glowing jacket arm is gonna get us something fierce. I think he hangs out in the cellar more than the fucking priests do, if I tell you what. But let's check out this coffin place. Apparently this guy, like, he doesn't really run a shop so much as he takes, like, really specific custom orders sometimes.
All right.
Can we peer
Is
in
there
the
a
window?
back door?
There might be. It's very tightly like built onto several other buildings, so you would have to do some like walking around the city looking for an entry point to the back area.
Let's see. Never mind.
Is there a window?
There are windows, and you see every single one of the windows has this like lattice-shaped iron coverings on them, like like a shady gas station out in the middle of nowhere that has bars over the
Yeah.
window, like that.
Any sort of gaps in the windows or the doors?
I mean, there's gaps for sure for the windows, the bars at least, that you could fit a hand through.
I'm just gonna peer through the window. Is there anything or one that I see? Has this place been disturbed in any amount of time?
You see a almost priest-looking man, gray hair, long beard, um, sitting and reading by candlelight, sipping on a glass of wine.
Can I knock?
Yeah, you knock.
We're about to ask this bitch for a coffin for the burgomaster.
No, I was gonna ask him for a coffin for the bones he just stole.
You knock pretty heavily, and Diana, you watch as this man kind of like startles and almost knocks over his wine glass, finishes it off, stands up, and he walks to the door, and you hear the sound of like weight being put against the door. We're closed. Go away.
We're in need of a coffin. Are you sure you're not?
We're closed
How long?
until further notice.
Oh, do you have an idea? We're not going to be in town for very long.
Try Barovia.
Barovia's decimated. Are you sure we can't try here?
Well, try making your own.
Why don't you open the door?
I'm very comfortable right now.
Okay. Please open the door. We're trying to acquire services from you. Got plenty of gold to spare.
I said we're not open. We are not open. Goodbye.
Did you,
Now.
Caitlin, how much did
My
you
love,
tell
can
us
I
about...
kick the door open?
I was
No,
going to suggest
no,
we found a back door and then kick the back door open.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
One that's not in a city square.
I'm gonna kind of lean over to you guys. You guys want me to unlock it from the inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
How about, or I could see if I can convince him to just open the door.
No,
for
let's
us
just
and
open the
talk to
door.
him. Okay.
I think that,
I just don't want it to. We're on a main street.
I think that things are gonna get really intense, and if they're gonna get intense, I'd rather have that happen indoors where they can't say that we're
Right.
not happy.
Exactly.
Do I see him go back to the other side of the house and start sipping his wine?
You see him pick up his glass, he blows out the candle, and he picks up the book and he begins like jogging up the stairs.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so you said that there's like a bit of a gap for the window that you could like slip a hand under.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my fairy feature of enlarge reduce to reduce myself down to tiny size.
Okay.
Because I already start off as small.
Oh,
All right. You do.
So yeah, you see this like child-sized creature just be like 1 second, down to like the fairy size you would think, like actually
That's
Tinkerbell
so-
size.
Wait, that's so cool that a fairy.
I
can,
love
like,
fairies.
This is a fairy thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Fairy fire at 3 because duh, and then enlarge reduce at 5.
I love that.
By the way, we leveled up in the last one. You guys would have known that if you watched it, but you know.
Yeah, go watch it.
Go watch it. Watch it twice. And I'm just gonna kind of slit in. I'm gonna make sure that there are no traps on the door that he's set up.
This place is very simple in make. You're gonna make an intelligence check or arcana check, investigation, whichever you prefer.
Any of those three.
Any of them. Just make a check. Roll a die.
Arcana's 4, investigation's 1, and intelligence is bog shit.
Arcana is.
You guys saw my stats.
All right,
I
cool.
have
That's a 7.
great trap.
Yeah, there's no magic within sight. There is, however, about 7 locks on this door.
Oh my god.
Alexa, considering the rest of us are on point buy, shut up about your stats. With the most love in the world.
I forgot that you were all on point by before.
I'll
Sorry.
just end enlarge reduce because
All right.
Okay.
I can kind of do that
With a
without
poof.
making any noise.
And without a sound, you go back to your original shape. And you see now there is a deadbolt, there is a door lock, there is a chain lock, there is every lock you could think of, but quickly enough, you undo all of them. And you open up the door with a slight creak. I need everyone to make a stealth check if you're trying to do this stealthily.
Everybody?
No, as
wait a
the door
second.
opens, I just want to I would like to just say like, oh, thank you so much. Like make it look like I was just talking to the doctor. Can I roll deception and just get back to it?
I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos to gain advantage on this.
Okay.
I don't think it can get worse.
Actually, no, they're the same.
Natural
It
one?
can get worse. Natural
rolled-
1.
But now what's your modifier?
2.
Okay, I rolled an unnatural 1.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 minus 1.
Well,
Okay, well, with my it would be a 3 with my modifier, but
Rolled an 8.
so it doesn't really matter what anyone else rolls at this point unless you both rolled nat 20s.
Fine.
Araya and Amara are usually in very good sync in terms of their movements, who's doing what. At this point, they both try to hit the door at the same time and trip over one another and just
They're
spill
still
into the
clinging.
front of this place. Yes. I said
I
we're
catch her, though.
closed.
No
you
shit.
look pretty open to me.
It did look pretty open. You guys want to come in? It's really nice in here.
I would love to.
I'm
You
going
hear
to
the
re-shut
steps
the
coming
door
down the stairs.
and re-lock it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah!
Every
He
single
comes
one of
halfway
us.
down the stairs. His hand is kind of on the ceiling. He looks down. You all need to leave immediately,
Or what?
or I'll call the guard.
Okay, we have a few
We
questions
need to
first.
open the door first.
That is true. And get past the rest of us.
Do you really need a
We-
coffin that badly?
We've
No.
just
Oh,
come
no,
to
not at all.
talk.
About?
Someone you might be familiar with, actually, possibly the bones that were stolen out from the church.
St. Andrew's?
Mill has
Look.
already given you up, so there's no point lying about it.
They're upstairs in the wardrobe.
Insight check.
Yeah, insight.
There's something in this
Same.
motherfucker's wardrobe, but it ain't those bones.
All insight.
Does someone want to
Only
give me
inside.
advantage on it?
Oh yeah,
I've already
I'll
rolled,
give
or
you
else I
advantage.
would have.
Ah! Why the fuck not take it?
I'll give
But
you
now,
advantage,
Josh, hear
'cause
me
I'll
out.
just kind of nudge you. And
I got a 6.
I'm hearing you.
Funny. I got a 26.
Okay.
That's my wife.
Pad.
I had a plus 10. That's why I was asking for the advantage.
I've got
Oh,
a plus 2. I rolled a 4. I'm rolling like shit right now. But it's hilarious.
So easily enough, pretty much all of you, except for Araya, gather that the bones are in the wardrobe. Now, there may be more to this story, but the bones are definitely.
Will
If
you
you
stay
all-
here and keep an eye on him? I'm gonna go get those bones.
What?
Yeah, if you
Well,
all would like to go and check, I'll stay here with him.
he knows exactly where these bones are, right? Why doesn't he show us?
No.
That's true.
That's not necessary.
Hmm.
They're just
Oh, I think I'll
upstairs.
tell you what's necessary. Come on.
It is pretty freaking necessary, actually.
And when she says
Very
things
well.
are necessary, they're pretty necessary.
He leads you upstairs. Who all is following?
I guess all of
The
us.
squad.
No, I think
Yeah.
Araya was gonna stay downstairs.
No, I was
Right?
gonna stay down with him.
Oh,
So if he's going up, then I'll come up.
yeah, then we can all go.
Yeah, no, we're all rolling up like the inglorious bastards.
It's
I'm
cool.
going last.
If you want to stay down with Irina and do some looking around, you can do that too. It's up to you.
No, I'll come upstairs. Fine.
What, you don't want bonding time with the girl you find hot?
Girl.
There, you have to have a level of subtlety to you.
But he begins leading you upstairs, and you come to this hallway, and there are only 2 doors in this hallway. And he pulls this large key ring from his side, and he walks up to the door in the hall, and he slowly rifles through the keys, very loudly rifling through the keys.
Obviously, slowly, like trying to buy for time.
All right, it's just through here. And he slowly unlocks the door.
And I just lean over to Amara. You know, I think he's not alone.
I doubt it.
And he slightly opens the door. After you.
After you, I insist.
You know, I take it back. I'm gonna actually head on downstairs.
All right, you head downstairs. He
Fully
kind of
squared up with him at this point, like daring him to do anything.
tries to slip through just the crack of the door without opening the door.
I open the door all the way.
All right, you are faced with 6 very gaunt, sharp-fanged figures standing in a circle in this room.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Immediately, they all turn and look at you. You didn't say we would be having company. And roll for initiative. As you are facing
Yeah.
6 vampire spawn.
Nobody go in there. I gotta send a fireball through.
Iconic.
That's okay, I'm definitely not going first.
Oh, I apparently am, but I'm heading downstairs. Great.
Not when we tell you to get the fuck back up here, you're not.
Yeah, I know. I rolled
Although
really
it sucks to
hard.
roll it on intelligence, nothing beats a nat 20. I gotta say that.
What did everybody get?
Rock me a 13.
Aw, damn it, Alexa, you're still higher than me.
Vampire spawn got a 17. And we also do need to take a quick break so I can walk the dog really quickly, and then we can start this combat.
I'm cool with that. We are gonna head to break, and when we come back, it's time to fight us some vampire spawn.
All right, everyone. Thank you for your patience, and welcome back to Curse of Strahd. We are dick deep in vampires right now, everyone.
Yeah, there's a
You
lot
just
of
made your way into the coffin shop, hung out with your boy Henrik for a minute, forced him to take you upstairs, and it's pretty obvious that he was leading you to something, though you're not sure what it was. And as he opened the door that he said was leading to the bones, you found yourself faced with 6 vampire spawns. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of re-describe this scene. This is a very small room, not a lot of furniture going on. One thing that does stick out to you is there is a large teleportation circle at the feet of these vampires. It seems like they have been ported in from somewhere. You could probably only assume what place they have been ported in from. But on a first glance, they're pretty nondescript for the most part, just dark-haired, Slavic-looking people, about an even split of male and females, and they all look pretty ravenously hungry. We rolled for initiative, so the first person on our list is Nether, who was making their way downstairs. I'll say that you made it about halfway down the stairs before you heard your party members kind of
Nether?
preparing themselves. Yeah.
I'm gonna look over at Irina. Head back up.
Do you want me to come with you, or
She's a really
why
good
don't you stay
swordsman.
here and guard the door? I know we keep having you do that, but you're really good at that.
all right? She's gonna draw her sword and kind of just lean against the sword. The door, and point the sword towards the stairs.
Perfect. We'll see in a second. And if we don't come back, and
You're probably fucked.
I just upstairs.
If we don't come back, you're probably next. So, it is what it is.
I seriously do that. I say, and if we don't come back, and I run back upstairs.
All right. I'm gonna say with your movement, this is not a large establishment necessarily. You can make it back upstairs, and about halfway down the hallway, you see your party is kind of congesting the opening of this room. Henrik seems to have kind of like flattened himself against the wall, and you can see a number of pale figures inside. You can't get a head count though.
Amazing. Thank you. I don't know any bonus actions for me.
You haven't used an action or bonus action yet. Just
I
movement.
dashed. Oh, I didn't need to dash?
Well, you can dash if you want to get all the way there, but you made it about halfway down the hall.
And I can see
This
things.
would also be a good time to use that mage armor.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, describe your mage armor for us.
I think similar to the flames of my black sword that like appears, I think that is just kind of thinking where do I want it to kind of start. Yeah, fuck it. It'll start from the heart that is no longer beating, and just kind of pump, and then the flames just kind of envelop me, and this like it almost looks like she's in a darker shadow, looking like she looks more she looks more grayscale right now. Like
Okay.
all of the color kind of not got drained, but it looks like she has a filter on.
And these are the same flames you have all seen Nether use from her blade. So the torches around her that kind of line this hallway completely snuff out as this armor takes place on her body. Is that it for you?
Yeah. That's
All right.
good.
You ready yourself for your next turn, Amara? You are up.
Can I,
At this,
without hitting?
you are at the front, right next to Henrik.
I'm at the front.
I think
open
I'm
the
at
door.
the front.
Amara was the one calling the shots with Henrik, and you are right beside her, but she is technically in a marching order. She would be first, as of now.
Can I fireball without hitting Henrik?
Let me see if it gives me exact specifications for this room.
Because he was just kind of like skirting in, like sticking to the walls. I'm okay with decimating this building. I will preface.
We are locked in.
Also, I mean, we don't need Henrik. We just need the remains.
Yeah, but I don't know that he did this of his own volition or if he was being forced into doing this.
Mhm.
So he didn't want us to come in here. That could have been him trying to protect us. I'm trying to see the good in people.
Benefit
Trying. If I can't, I'll do it anyway, but
I'll say this room is not quite 20 feet in radius, so you would be severely damaging the walls and probably hitting a bit of the entryway as well. So you, Henrik, and Araya would all be taking some of the damage.
You good with that?
I mean, you could
How much is the damage?
back up and hold your action for Araya to move.
Yeah, but Araya's just gonna move deeper in.
Well, no, because she can use 5 feet of her movement to step back. At that point, you'd use your reaction to use your held action to use your fireball. Then she.
But the
can take rest of her
vampires are
move.
next.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. I mean.
You can wait, but you can use your movement to get behind me though, so you don't take the damage. So
I'm also
And then I
resistant to
will.
fire damage. So
Oh.
I would take quarter damage if I pass the dexterity saving throw.
And then you could take no damage, babe. Get behind me, bitch.
Fine, I will take 5 feet back and fireball the room.
All right. Roll your
Dexterity
damage.
saving throws, please.
Um,
My DC is 15.
everyone fails, including Henrik.
That's 35 points of fire damage.
35 points. Okay.
I got a 0.
How is that possible?
I rolled a nat 1 minus 1.
Oh my fucking god.
Damn it!
That fucking hurt.
I
I
also
kinda-
am going to start a new rule for myself, essentially, and it's I'm going to declare all attacks on the target before I roll damage. That way, just because you go down, I don't switch targets, so it feels a little more impactful.
Huh?
I know that hurt, but I'm kind of turned on at how powerful my wife is.
Wait, do I have to roll this too?
But
No.
no, you are not there yet.
Oh, okay.
And Diana was
don't know.
last in the marching order for entering this room, so they are also fine. Yeah,
I imagine Henrik is dead.
yeah, Henrik is immediately turned to ash. Like there's
Yeah.
just like this explosion that presses out into the doorway, and he kind of like turns and throws his hands up, and then just ash hits the wall. There's like an outline of him where he used to be against the wall in this black jar.
Oh, he created his own
Maybe-
chalk outline.
Maybe it can cremate people. That's my turn.
And your fireball is not like a red, yellowish flame. It is this white, radiant,
Yes.
almost with like this gold outline to it. But that is your turn. The 6 vampire spawn did not appreciate that very much.
I bet not.
I didn't think it was gonna do that much damage.
Wait, how much
I'm
damage was
so
it?
sorry. 35.
Oh, okay. Hit
They
me,
are all
bitch.
going to start funneling into this doorway. This hallway is probably about 10 feet wide, maybe around 15. I'm going to say that they're going to have to spread out to make this work. So 3 of them are going to kind of push through the door and kind of like move to the back of the group and make somewhat of a circle around Amara and Diana.
Can
And
they?
the other,
Because wouldn't going through us count as difficult terrain?
yes, if you're all up next to the door.
Which, yeah,
Are
we
you all,
would
how
be.
close are you all pressed in? I guess is
Like
my
we
question.
like those
I
of us.
opened the door.
Yeah, we would have been about 5 feet back. So we would have just been outside fireball radius, but we're all
Okay.
squadding up.
Well,
Yeah,
I was
all right,
in
then. I will say
fireball.
that. Let me look up something really quick.
Because I kind of like the idea of bottlenecking these motherfuckers in
Yeah.
the doorway.
Yeah, just don't let them get at your neck.
See, I get where you were going because they're vampires and
Let them at Vraska.
yeah, I don't even know how that would work.
Okay.
I think she'd have fun.
So they're just going to kind of like file up at the door as much as they can. I'm going to say that only 3 of them can reach through at the moment and make any attacks at all. The other 3 are kind of stuck behind. Araya, you are going to take some attacks as it's just like they're all pressed shoulder to shoulder, just lurching out, trying to slash at you with their claws. That is going to be a unnatural 20 to hit.
Hit.
I'm gonna wait until I
Uh,
hear the other two.
10 to hit.
No.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Hit.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. That's going to be a 11.
No.
Let me write down how many attacks I've made. So it's
Do I
3, right?
do I surge or do I roll?
Um, roll for me.
Damn it! Now you roll high. Could have used a nat 1 there.
That is going to be a 19.
Miss.
Okay.
Araya, I'll give you advantage on your next roll.
Pleasure.
Unnatural 20.
Hit.
And last one is a natural 19 to hit for a 25.
Hit.
Okay.
So that's 3 hits?
You're taking 3 hits, yes.
See you later, guys.
First one is going to be 7 points of slashing damage. Second one is 10 points of slashing damage.
And I'm unconscious.
And third one hits you for 2 death saves.
Oh shit.
Okay.
You also watch as each one of them regenerates a bit of HP. Some of their burns begin to mend. The 3 in the room are going to just press in close and hold their action to attack in case anyone enters the room. And that is going to be Diana's turn.
Man, that haste don't look super good right now because I can't haste a dying person. Let's
Fairy
see.
fire?
I can give all of us advantage or all of them disadvantage. What do you think is better?
Give them with disadvantage, I guess.
Okay, cool. Because I have no ways of healing, so Araya, you are a bit on your own there. So I am going to cast Fog Cloud. I'm going to use one of my second level spells to do it.
Okay.
Because I still want to have. Oh no, I can use a second level to use Silvery Barbs. Because it just doesn't do anything extra.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I only want it to be the 20-foot cube that is the room. So, just bring in the fog, and I'm going to be like, hey, you know what we don't need to see? A room where you throw in another fireball.
Now, are you placing this in the room or on top of yourselves?
I'm placing this in the room so that they are all obscured, basically, so they can't see.
Okay.
It's a leveled spell. Do I surge or do I roll?
Surge for me.
Yay.
Is that the first one of the campaign?
No, I've surged before.
Okay,
You guys.
It's just the first time I have called them to surge without a roll.
that's fair.
So first off, I have to look up the wild magic table. You guys ready to watch me drop a fireball on everybody?
Sure hope so, honestly.
TPs.
You can't TPK us, I'll TPK us.
No.
Do you think I'm gonna lose my wife?
You may
It's
not
now
have to
that
say
it's
so.
happening, I'm kind of scared.
You may not have to say so.
Y'all,
I got
Do you
2 failed
think-
death saves.
I wish I was joking.
Kira?
No, this is good.
Did you turn everybody into a potted plant?
No, I can only do that with myself.
Please.
Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw.
Holy shit.
Which would count for us too, but it's the next spell cast. So, what I would do is move your fucking wife. Just kind of like, just to the side there.
Hold the phone. Hold on, wait. If she makes this death save, it's a disadvantage?
Spell. It's specifically a spell.
Oh, okay, thank God.
And I think that Amara has some, I think she's got like the Midas touch or some shit.
Is that your turn?
That will, I will go ahead and re-put it that I have my Tides of Chaos back. Actions. What can I do for bonus actions? I can convert sorcery points if I wanted to. I don't currently... yeah, I'll convert 2 of my sorcery points into a first level spell slot.
Okay. Easy enough.
And then, that will be it from me.
Araya, make a death saving throw.
I'd like to hold my turn if possible.
You have advantage.
No. I don't think you will.
I have advantage?
You have advantage
Right.
because of my silvery barbs. It's next saving
Okay.
throw, and this is a saving
Oh
throw.
shit.
Okay, I'm taking a video of this and I'm just gonna send it to Josh.
Wait, no!
Oh god, as a DM, I love that. As a player, fuck.
I'm
Danica.
mad
My
about
wife?
it.
My wife? You could have just said the roll out loud.
It's
You
okay.
can also DM me. That is an option.
It's okay.
I hate everything.
If I am widowed, I riot. I'm quitting the campaign.
What's the modifier again? It's a con?
It's
No,
a straight roll.
It's a straight roll.
Oh.
And you're
Danica?
just looking for anything with 2 digits, fam.
Danica, I just watched your face drop.
Just looking for anything with 2 digits on 2 dice.
I'm too much of a chaos gremlin. You cannot tell what I'm thinking.
Danny, I'm begging.
All right. That's Araya's turn. Nether, you're up.
I see this happen. I see
Oh,
Araya
shit,
go
she's typing.
down.
Oh shit, she's typing.
I see Araya go down. I go check on her real quick.
You're going to check on her.
Is she alive?
You can use your action to make a medicine check if you'd like.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Hi, Danny.
Question. Is using a potion of healing on someone else an action or bonus action for you?
That is an action. It is a bonus action to drink it yourself, action to use it on someone else.
Fuck it. We ball.
You
I'm not
may
even
be using
checking.
it on a dead person.
Down the fucking hatch. I'm not even checking, just potion of healing.
What'd you say?
Sadly, you can roll your healing.
Oh my
Spirit
god! Oh!
I rolled a 19.
Oh god.
What is it? It's 1d4 or
Look
2d4?
here, you.
We're gonna let Alexa roll the healing for you.
You
I
Oh,
believe it
fucking
is
sentient
2d4.
chode. Oh!
I thought it'd be hilarious.
Oh, it's so
It
good.
wasn't.
It was pretty good.
The other one was a 4.
I have 2 sets of dice
Well,
in
thank
here.
God
Where's
for
my
advantage.
other fucking D4?
And now that she's healed, you can just, like, roll her to the side before you fireball again.
How did I lose a D4 somehow? Not a trucker.
Oh.
Yeah, it is 3. This one is 2. That's 5 plus 2, 7 hit points. This is my dice test.
Y'all, when I
Amazing.
tell you, over the break I made this delicious little cocktail here, and I'm gonna need at least 3 of these.
Can you express send me one? I need it.
Yeah, through the phone. Please, thank you.
It's got vodka, curacao, and gin in it too. Like this is like 20% lemonade and tonic, and like 80%
I
good
hate
times.
everything. I look at her. I say, "Are you good?"
Now I am.
Can I use my bonus action to move her? Or is that gonna take an action?
You can use your
That's-
movement to move her.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can-
yeah, I'll do it with half movement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just slightly out of the way. Just out of the way of what might be another fireball. Out of the way of.
Just fucking grab her by
Just-
the ankle. You're coming with me.
I grab her arm.
I will say that you are going to take some attacks of opportunity. Another, Araya won't since it's forced movement, but you are getting just within range of the 3 that attacked her. So you will take 3 attacks of opportunity.
Oh fuck.
That's okay. They don't get their multi-attack. So it's just 3 attacks.
And they get
Um,
disadvantage?
They do because they can't. No, they can't see her move
Oh, that's right.
because they're in a fucking
Oh.
fog cloud.
Oh. Oh.
You will
So
knock
yeah,
down
never
another
mind.
one of us.
Wait. Question. Could I see Araya?
Yes.
Okay.
The fog cloud is in the room. We're outside of the room.
Great. Will they still take a?
No, you're good. You're good.
Great. Okay. Wait. That was the important part here. Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
I just realized a thing.
What's up?
I have forbiddance. I shouldn't
Huh?
even be here.
Well, we'll keep that in mind next time.
Okay, cool, amazing. I'm like,
You
looking
indeed
at-
should not be here, right?
You were not invited
Oops.
in.
Nope.
I mean, I invited her in. I was on the inside of the house.
That's fair.
Actually,
That's how we're going to rule it for right now. Next time, I will keep that in mind.
awesome. Sorry,
not- She's not enough of a
Just
vampire
realized.
yet. It just had to be anybody.
Oops.
Does forbiddance technically look at who's on the lease, like
It
a
does.
government lease for a house?
Here's the thing. It does say of the one of the occupants, and at that point,
You were occupying.
I was
you were
occupying.
occupying. You were an occupant there.
Oh, if you don't act like we're
Um,
gonna look through all of the fucking like fine print to this shit.
Y'all some bullshitters if I've ever seen it. All right.
Okay. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing now.
Well, you only have a bonus action, so there's not a lot.
Oh,
you
I only
can
have a
do.
bonus action? That's fine. I don't have any bonus action. Even better.
How far are you moving?
Oh,
Because you moved about 15 feet to get there.
out of range of what would be another fireball from.
All right, so you are able to move her about 7-8 feet back.
Great.
That
You're good
is your
now?
turn.
Great. Amazing.
Amara.
Step back before you throw the next one, though.
Didn't get hit last time. Stay down. We got this. Fireball!
All right.
And I'm going to fully be standing over Araya.
That is a 13 plus 6.
Okay.
And that's with disadvantage.
Oh, shit.
They all got disadvantage.
That is a 10 plus 6 for a 16.
Damn it!
Damn.
Okay, half of 38.
That's still 19. That's still damn good. In an AoE.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Jax.
One moment.
And I will also be fair on our end. I can't silvery barbs it because I can't see them.
How gracious.
I shouldn't be here.
You should not be here.
Look, the fine
It
print
just
on your
hasn't kicked in
ability.
yet. It just hasn't. That part hasn't kicked in yet. It's
It's still new. That is your turn, Mara.
Yeah, but I'm standing over my wife.
So you have
I'm
moved
body
back.
blocking.
You've moved back to in front of her.
Yeah.
I will say at this point you've opened up enough room through the backpedaling for them to
Yeah.
start filing out of the fog cloud. At this point, it is just a stampede. These ravenous vampiric entities almost running on all fours. Some of them come through the top of the roof and climb their way through. Let's see how I want to pair these off. Two of them are going to stop at you, Amara. And the rest are going to kind of go across the walls and follow their way just behind you. We're going to start with Amara. You're going to take 4 attacks.
Okay.
The first attack is going to be a grapple
Don't touch my wife.
Oh.
for a natural 19 plus 6 for a 25.
I'm going to use my reaction to do warding flare, so a white golden energy just kind of bounces off of me. They have disadvantage on the roll.
Okay. Well, that's a natural 5 plus 6, so this same one is going to attempt to do it again. Does the disadvantage last for all of their attacks or just the one you did it for?
Nope, just the one.
Okay. That is going to be a 17.
Miss.
All right. Next one is going to make 2 attacks. First one's going to be a grapple. Natural 20.
Fuck.
Well, be glad that I said it was a grapple and not an attack.
Yeah.
So you are grappled.
Okay.
It is then going to go for a bite attack on you.
Okay.
With advantage.
No.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Let me get my dice out.
It's only 1 attack on you, so
Yeah.
you gotta hold off.
So
1 out
you're
of
going
4.
to take 9 points of piercing damage plus 10 points of necrotic, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 10. Nether, you're going to take 2 attacks.
no.
Well, you're technically taking 2 attacks from 2 different people, so you're taking 4 attacks.
What kind of attacks are these?
Claw attacks.
Okay.
And
Are
same
they-
as Amara, the first attack is going to be an attempted grapple.
Okay. I assume these are non-magical claws.
They are non-magical.
Amazing. Getting used
That is
to
a
this.
17 to hit.
If it meets it, it beats it.
All right, so you're pulled into a grapple, and they're going to try to bite attack. For a 21 to hit.
Fuck. It is still resistant.
9 points of piercing damage.
So if it's resistant,
4.
It's half.
half. Thank you.
And then you're going to take 12 points of necrotic damage, which I believe is also half
I
for
am
you. So you'll take
also-
6.
Yes.
But you also lose 6 of your total max.
Ouch.
The other one is going to go for 2 straight claw attacks at you. Both with advantage because you grappled. First one's going to be a miss. And second one is also going to be a miss. Even with advantage, they roll really poorly. That.
Fantastic. Dodge.
Diana, you are going to take 4 attacks.
Yep.
Wait, did you roll those with advantage because I'm grappled?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right. First attack is going to be a grapple for a 18, Diana.
Yeah, that's going to grapple me. No, I think I'd rather barbs the attacks.
Okay, so the attack is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
All right, so that's going to be 9 points of piercing damage. And 5 points of necrotic, and you lower your hit point maximum by that much. And then you're going to take 2 standard melee strikes with the claws from the other one with advantage for a 15 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. One moment. Let me see what the damage is on that claw again. It's not nearly as bad. Eight points of slashing damage. And then it's going to be a 21 to hit.
Barbs.
8 plus 6, 12 to hit.
Just doesn't hit.
All right. That is all of their attacks out of the way. You do watch as, again, some of these burn marks do begin to mend themselves a bit as they do heal some.
I will give. I will give Mara advantage on whatever next thing you have to do.
Diana, it is your turn.
Oh, it's rough, y'all.
It ain't good.
It ain't good.
You are currently grappled.
I am currently grappled. I can still cast spells. Does attacks have disadvantage? And I know that there's somebody else here who can take 4 attacks. So I am going to drop the fog cloud in the room because there's no point. And I'm going to cast haste on Nether.
Thanks. An avocado.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to switch character sheets.
All right.
As you can see, kind of the bite marks and wounds begin to heal up, and you think that she's doing some sort of like healing magic, but the muscles are tenser, the body is more lean and muscular, and it's slightly taller as well. Oh, they would have had advantage to grapple me anyway because I'm small.
Yep.
And she's just going to look up over at the vampire spawn. The fuck do you think you're doing? And she's going to have her tail out.
Okay.
And that will be it from me. That's bonus action and action, and I don't really have movement.
All right. Araya.
I'm gonna stand up.
All right. You use half your movement. Stand to your feet. Shit's real fucked up right now.
Yeah, it's just real fucked up right now. I'm gonna give myself
Good.
24 health back.
All
Yeah.
right.
Hold on.
That's your action.
That's my action.
hands.
My bonus action, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on my wife.
Okay.
And I am going to just take out one sword, one battle axe. No, just get ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand in front of my wife.
You are in front of your wife, prepared. Nether, it is your turn. You are hasted. What would you like to do?
Okie doke. That is a wonderful friggin' question.
I haven't thought about
Eldritch
that. 1 second.
I
Blast.
actually haven't thought about that. No, I am going to. So now I have 2 actions,
You
right?
have yes. So you have a hasted action. Your speed is doubled. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws and a +2 to your AC.
That's a lot to remember. Someone remember that?
And you are grappled.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm gonna try to break the grapple. Numero uno.
All right. Make a strength check for me. Athletics.
Here's a great question, by the way. If that uses half of my movement, does that use half of my hasted movement, or like?
Yes.
That's
Well,
amazing.
to break a grapple is an action, so.
Wait, but I have advantage on saves, right?
You have advantage on dex saves.
Oh, it's just dex saves,
And this
and
is
this
not a
is.
save. This is a strength check, an
Oh
athletic
yeah.
check.
Well, it was trash. It only was a 6.
Yeah, you are still grappled.
Amazing. Can I still? I could still cast a spell while grappled, right?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Does it have to use somatic? Like, can it still use?
Your arm that would be restrained. You are just being held around the waist, essentially.
Essentially, your movement is 0.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
That the person grappling you has advantage on you, and is reduced to nothing.
Got it.
I don't even
Okay.
know if that gives
So
like other people advantage on attacks. I thought you needed the grappler feat for that, because didn't you say that before?
Quite possibly.
I think it gives the biter, like the one that
What?
has you grappled, advantage.
Well, I will check, and if so, we won't get that going. That might have just been my bad.
But again, yeah, I mean, it is
then,
your DM, so you go based on you.
in the meantime, how's everyone looking? By the way.
Better now that I'm someone else.
Great.
If you look at my wife, she's looking mighty fine.
I love how you guys talk about each other in this fucking campaign. It's so good.
Diana is rough.
Amazing.
I needed that barbs, man.
Nailed it.
I'm not seeing any rules that say. Yeah, that was my bad. Only the person that is doing the grappling gets the advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna let everyone go ahead and give themselves 5 HP back. They took damage that last round, just because that was my fuck up.
Boy, it's okay.
I did not
5
take
is a lot
damage
of
last
HP.
round.
Well, it's fine.
Okay.
I'll give it back to Diana if Diana ever shows her face again.
Okay, so I am going to not do that because that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna try to use Eldritch Blast.
On whom?
For what? What's the matter, Caitlin?
You're within melee, so it would be at disadvantage.
Oh, it's a range spell, huh?
Yeah.
You're grappled. You
Yes.
have disadvantage on all your attacks anyway.
But don't I have advantage on attacks anyway, so then it cancels out with haste?
Nope.
Don't
No.
have any. No.
Oh, I thought that. What am I getting? I don't know.
You have
haste
advantage
spells.
on dex saves. That is the only
Just dex
advantage
save.
that you get.
Okay, cool, amazing, sweet. I am gonna. How are these guys looking?
Not bad.
Okay. Fuck.
You have noticed they are healing every time it comes around their turn.
Crap. I'm gonna use my action to get one of them to create Void's Edge.
Okay.
And then I am going to try to slash at the boy holding me.
All right, go ahead and make an attack with disadvantage for him.
All right. So either way, it was going to be a disadvantage. That's a good point. Oh, it was going to be a natural 20. So disappointing. It's actually still an unnatural 20.
That
It's
hits.
a 20, but she's had some work done.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Amazing. How is that? Okay, Josh, I
Yeah.
have this marked down as there are charges for this weapon, and
Yeah.
I didn't write down what the charges are for. Do you have that written down somewhere that you can send me that? I don't recall what it was. In other news, I got 7 on the dice, +4.
I don't think
11.
I have it written down right now. I do know that it has 6 charges, and you can
I
spend 2
can.
charges to cast a first level Burning Hands.
That's what it was. Okay.
Oh, could you reach out in front of you and like? Is there a way that she could do it and get them, but not us?
Absolutely not. Not in the way that everyone's
Yeah,
grappled
I'm not
and
gonna
lined
worry
up
about it
right
right
now.
now. But I'm just gonna slash at him real quick,
Okay.
and that gets 11 points of. Sorry, not 11. Yeah, 11 points of magical piercing damage.
Very nice. You kind of slash out, and you just pierce him through the shoulder, and he still holds on tight, but you do see this wince of pain.
There's, you know what? I'm gonna do as my other action an Eldritch Blast at the other 2 because I have 2 beams.
All right, go ahead and make 2 attacks with disadvantage.
But you also have extra attack, so you still get another slash.
Yeah, you do have another slash.
Your thirsting blade.
That's new.
That's
You're
new.
right.
That's that thing that we
Wait,
did before the game
that's
began.
right. Okay, so take another. Hold on. It probably isn't. Oh yeah. Neither way, it was terrible. Natural 1.
Yeah, that misses.
And then, so I get 2 attacks with the sword plus an extra action.
If you hadn't have used your first action to try to break the grapple, yes.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have expended all of your attacks and actions at this point.
Sweet. Amazing. That's fine. I need some bonus actions for the future, apparently, because I have none. And that's
Hard thing to come by.
Yeah. 2 charges. That's what that's for. Okay. Why? I need to write that down. Thank you.
I'm going to assume that's all you have, though.
That is all I have.
Amara, you're grappled.
I do be grappled.
You do be grappled.
Fuck. I'm not gonna be able to break a grapple and be so real with y'all.
Have you tried?
No, I'm not willing to try either. What I will do is I don't fucking know. Actually, it's a great question.
Y'all need spirit guardians, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that would be really helpful right now.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of options here. How's the one that currently has me grappled looking?
About the same as the rest. Pretty good.
Fuck this dude. I have disadvantage anyway.
You do indeed.
So fuck. This spell is not going to last, and it's not even worth it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to cast a second level Flaming Sphere.
Okay.
So just a ball of light that kind of erupts directly on top of the one grappling me. It's a 5-foot diameter, so trying to get him. Yeah, it's dexterity throw.
That is 23.
Well, fuck. Okay. 5 points of fire damage.
That's not bad.
That's my turn.
All right. That is going to bring it to the vampire.
Oh, God, I did the wrong thing.
What?
Can I retcon that? I did the wrong thing.
What were you trying to do?
Channel Divinity, I just forgot that I had that.
Yeah.
Okay, add that 5 points back. I'm going to Channel Divinity! Sorry,
Here,
my
Josh,
vampire. I need wisdom saving throws from every undead in the building.
take your 5 points of HP back.
Yeah.
Natural 19 for the vampire spawn.
You can't roll individually? That seems really unfair.
I've rolled everything as a group so far.
Yeah, that's really not fair.
What? That's dumb.
Alexa, that includes you.
Oh, shit.
A natural 20.
Oh, fuck, that's right. God awful. I roll. You said wisdom?
hostile
Oh.
creatures.
Actually,
I'm not using dead. You don't have to roll. It's just hostile creatures. So they still take damage.
I'm still hostile,
To somebody.
You're not hostile to us.
I guess.
23 halved to 12 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that would've.
Sorry, that's my turn.
One moment while I do math. Damn you.
Also, it actually wasn't that bad. I have a decent wisdom.
I also
score.
think radiant damage is really, really good
Hope so.
because of the healing factor thing.
I don't know if it makes a difference on that, but I can only hope.
It is their turn now, and you do see where they usually would have mended some wounds if they did not mend those wounds this time. We're going to go through this just about the same as before. Amara, you are to take a bite attack.
Okay.
For a natural 20.
Ring Flare. Disadvantage. I'll waste it on that.
13 plus 6 for a 19.
That hits, but it's not a nat 20.
Fair play. You're going to take 9 points of piercing damage. And then you're going to take 9 points of necrotic damage, and that 9 is going to subtract from your total.
So this would be a lovely time to let you guys know that Josh is thinking of starting up a cyberpunk game.
Oh, yeah.
Especially
Oh, yeah.
Nope, you totally cut out Caitlin one more time.
when this all ends in a TPK.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know,
We're leaving Strahd, and we're going to the beautiful city life of Night City. Please join us as we fight corporations, take down the man, and really go into that punk setting.
Fuck
Take
the
it to
patriarchy.
man.
Fuck the patriarchy.
we say
You're going to take
it's
another attack.
the only male-led campaign in the group.
That is going to be quite
Man
a
is
lot.
kicking our ass right now.
Don't DM me things begging for mercy.
Please.
I just have
You're
a
throw-
D8 in my hand and I'm ready for my attacks.
You're throwing my game off right now, dog. Shit. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Well, they rolled a 1 on that, so that's going to be 4 points of piercing damage.
Yo, all.
Another one. 6
Another
points of necrotic damage.
Wait a second. They were all supposed to be doing this. They gotta make a wisdom save if they're
If they're
Oh,
attacking the
shit.
sanctuary.
Oh, yeah, Sanctuary.
I did not cast a spell, or my Channel Divinity does not count into Sanctuary.
Oh,
All
that's
right, well,
right.
add all that back, and I'll do it again with disadvantage. Or
Okay.
No,
wisdom save.
it's just a wisdom
Wisdom
save,
save.
or they can't hurt her. So you could still get all that damage.
Yeah, so make a
Um,
whiz save.
Make a wisdom save.
I'd
Me
like them all
is
individually.
a-
In the past.
I was just repeating. That is a 17 plus.
Okay, that's fine.
Vampire spawns are no joke, y'all.
They're not.
Hair flip, hair flip.
So yeah, you do take all that damage. The other one that was beating up on you is turned to your wife in an attempt to put the smackdown on her. I'm gonna guess that a natural 3 plus 6 does not hit you, Orion.
It does not.
They're gonna try again. Does a 19 hit you?
No.
Very nice. All right.
That's very nice.
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 Nether, you're gonna take some attacks.
Oh, boy, why?
Because I said so, dog.
You get to resist both of the damages.
Yeah.
First one's a miss, even with advantage. Rolled a 1 and a 3 because ass.
Suck it.
Okay, 3 and then a natural 18. So I believe that's
Really?
going to hit you.
Shit.
That's going to be 8 points of piercing damage, half to 4.
Amazing.
And then that's going to be 6 plus 4. 10 points of necrotic, half to 5, but you lose that 5 off of your total. I think we all get what's happening with necrotic, so I'm going to quit
Right.
saying it after this point.
I will forget, but yes. Thank you. Oops, that's
And now Vraska,
Hey,
you little shit.
what's up? I'm just gonna go ahead and use this reaction right off the bat to add to my AC.
Alright, go ahead.
I got a tail, and you got the audacity. So
I do have the audacity.
okay, I have a +5 to my AC. Listen,
Damn.
that helps me.
Well, first roll is dog shit.
Cool.
The dice really want y'all to win right now. That is an 18 to hit.
Just fucking hits.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't look. I have a wizard and a barbarian. Neither of them wear armor.
That is going to be 6 points of piercing
Half to 3.
and 11 points of necrotic.
Not half, despite being a dump here.
And then you are going to take some non-advantaged regular claw attacks.
So he's gonna make
Natural 2.
here.
And then that is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Come and get me.
That's going to be... 10 points of slashing damage.
ouch.
Half to 5.
Yep. And that is all the vampires. Vraska.
Did the fireball shatter the window that was in the room?
Yeah. The window was kind of like latticed and covered with cloth, but there's not a whole lot of room left in there, if you catch my drift. Like,
No, that's fair.
the building is burning on the inside. The walls are destroyed. Upon like just kind of listening, you can hear people kind of freaking out in the city square. Yeah.
She is going to... Because talking is always a free action in D&D. She is going to look at the rest of this group, and she's going to go, "Don't you dare tell anyone I did this." And she is going to yell at the top of her lungs for the guards.
Okay.
Shit.
So, just going to do that and hope that the guards and the explosion also did something with the guards.
You hear quite the commotion coming from outside, so you would assume in any city that had any kind of guard patrol, someone's probably on their way already.
And just kind of look at everybody and be like, you can kill us, and you won't have enough time to use your circle to get out. Go. We'll forget this ever happened.
Well,
Use whatever is left of your circle.
The female vampire spawn that kind of has you in a headlock right now just kind of turns her head and looks in your eyes. This was all according to plan. Our lives are expendable. Let's see how far they go.
I'm going to make my first attack. How does this work? I'm going to make my first attack reckless, which will counter the advantage or disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to attempt to sub it for a grapple. Can I, like, Kurt Angle style, just like...
Yeah, you can try to reverse this grapple on them. Totally.
Okay, I'm going to try to reverse the grapple. Fuck this lady, in particular. Oh, yeah, that's a natural 19 on the die for 24.
So she has you in this like headlock, and it's not a good one. You kind of grab her by the shoulder and tuck yourself and judo throw her over your shoulder, and then now you have her wrapped in a headlock.
nice.
I'm gonna have her in a headlock, use my bonus action grappler feat to pin her to the floor.
All right. She is restrained.
And then, I mean, I get an extra attack, so I might as well at this point, go to pierce her with my tail.
All right.
Even though it's not magical, it is tail. Oh my god, that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. I rolled 2 10s on 2 different d20s.
Beautiful.
That is going to be 2 plus 3 plus rage. What is the rage? 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 2 is 7. 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that is action, bonus action. There is no form of movement I could use that would get me out of this.
What did you spend your bonus action on?
Flipping her dumbass onto her dumbass.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. That is your turn.
That will be my
correct?
turn.
All right. Oriah.
So, where's my wife?
She's about 5 to 10 feet in front of you.
She's still being grappled?
She is currently grappled.
I'd like to cut their fucking head off.
You
Not
have
my
one
wife.
directly in front of you as well, just so you're aware.
I got 2 attacks.
All right, that's fair. All right, go for your attack.
I'll go for the one in front of me first.
Gotta carve your way through.
I gotta get there first. Okay, I'm gonna hit for a natural 20. And I'm going to Divine Smite.
Yes.
Pump the highest slot you got.
I'm gonna use my last second level on this. So this is so
That's 8d8?
2d8. So 3d8.
But they're also
Double.
undead.
But then it's 4d8. So it's 8d8.
Rate d8.
It's a lot of D8.
And then you also double just regular sword damage.
Give me the sword damage first so I can go ahead and have that, mark it down, and then we'll go to your full damage radiate.
And this is with my long sword.
Dude, those dice are cool.
7 slashing damage. So wait, so okay, 3, 6, 10 slashing damage.
Is that halved or the total?
That's total.
Okay.
Their speed is reduced by 10, and because it was a critical hit, they are grievously wounded.
Okay.
And they have disadvantage on their all attacks. The radiant damage was 36.
All right. So
How they look.
you have both of your weapons out. You kind of clash them together, and the sword starts vibrating and thrumming. It almost hurts everyone's ears. It's just like almost like this tinnitus sound, and the sword glows this golden hue that trails through the air as you swing. And with no effort, you lob its head from its shoulders. Its arms fall to its side, and it begins turning to ash, leaving only a skeleton.
And now I'm gonna hit the fucker that has my wife.
Please.
Does a 19 hit?
The 19 hits.
Can I smite twice in one go?
You can smite for as many attacks as you have.
Okay. This one's just a first level. So this is 3d8.
Including on reaction attacks. That's wild.
Yeah.
On reactions. Crazy thing about Silva, when I was playing them, is they got sneak attack and smites on opportunity attacks.
Yup.
Ew.
9 slashing. This one's with the battle axe.
Okay.
9 slashing, 13 radiant. And their speed's reduced by 10.
Okay. With the battle axe, you kind of carve, trying to do the same thing, but the blade gets stuck for a moment, and the energy just pulses through their body, like burning away. They hiss and whine, almost like if you had taken like a flame source to an insect. It is a very unnatural, it's like squeal, but they are still holding fast onto your weapon.
And as my bonus action, I will harness divine power. Wait, nope, I don't have a channel divinity, never mind. My bonus action. If I've technically done 2-weapon fighting, but then 2-weapon fighting is a bonus action, can I attack once more? How does that work?
You can also, as even with someone who is not trained in 2-weapon fighting, you can still take the bonus action attack. You just don't get to add your modifier to the damage.
So I could still do that though?
Yeah, you just don't get to add your strength to
Sure.
the damage roll.
I'm gonna do it.
Even if she has the feet?
If you have the feat, you can.
I have the dual wielder feat.
Then yes, you can add the damage.
So yes, anybody can do it, but they're shittier at it than you.
Wait,
Yeah.
anybody can hit twice?
Anybody can, if you have a weapon in each hand, you can attack once with your action or twice if you have multi-attack, and then with your bonus action. It's just not as good. But any character, peasant,
So
anyone can do that.
I could
As
hit
long
once
as you-
with- I could
It's
hit
as long
once
as
with
you
the sword.
have a weapon in both hands.
Why don't I always have a weapon in both hands?
I don't know, go buy a
Ask yourself
dagger.
that, babe.
I have a dagger.
But the thing
There's
is,
a-
cast spells.
Yeah, you can't spellcast
Oh.
with both of your hands full.
Well,
Unless you have
probably-
Warcaster. If you have
unless you have
Warcaster, you can.
Warcaster.
Or subtle spell.
Yeah.
Or
Does
you're
a
just
23
using a spell
hit?
with verbal components.
Oh, yes, that hits.
7 slashing damage, and their speed's reduced by 10 again.
Are you going to smite on that one?
No, I'm running out of spells.
You about to be running out of life if you don't do something
I was
quick.
gonna say it might be
Fine,
worth
I'll
it,
smite. Smite.
Fine.
because then you got
I'm on a natural 20 anyway.
you
This
got
is
your
one of those
tasty
situations
fatty
where
over there.
conservation is out of the window. Like, please
Another-
make these things die.
13 radiant damage.
All right. You can tell this one is barely holding on. You almost, like its head is kind of hanging to the side where you've repeatedly cleaved in, where it's just sinew and these viscera threads just holding them together.
I'll say, let go of my fucking wife. You
They're-
bitch.
They're ready to chomp down again.
Oh,
That
I
is
should
your
have tried
turn.
to grapple. Oh well.
Nether, it is your turn.
Okay. I rolled so trash on the last time, but I actually have decent strength. I'm going to try to get out of this fucking grapple again. Unless that's the guy that died, which I don't think it is.
No.
Amazing. I'm gonna try to get out of here. Much better. 20, but she got a really bad haircut.
Seeing that the DC for this escape is a 13, you easily brush them off.
Amazing. Fantastic. Except that's one action, so I should try. There's still 2 up, right?
All of them are still up except for one.
Yeah,
so
but I thought there were 3.
No, there's 5. There
There's
was 6
Oh.
altogether. There's now 5.
Fuck. Well, I was.
There's 2 on Vraska,
Mhm.
2 on you, and then 1 on Amara.
Amazing. Okay, I am going to. Boopity boop. I was gonna do something, and now that changes what I was gonna do. Please hold. Wait, what? Why is scrolling so stupid every time I try to scroll this?
Though, to be
What was
fair,
the
the
thing
one
I
I
was just
have
gonna do?
pinned can't do anything.
Yeah, they're kind of useless at the moment.
Oh, beautiful. So I should definitely try to get at you. It was either doing that or that, wherever it is.
I was gonna say try and get the
Yeah.
one off Amara, because me and you at the very least can half damage.
My
Yeah,
wife
that's a
is
good
in
point.
single-digit health.
Yeah.
Save her.
I'm going to do a big ol' witch bolt at the one that's fighting Amara.
It's an attack roll, correct?
Yes.
You are in melee with 2 vampires, so it will be with disadvantage.
You know what? Since I know that, can I switch it to be Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah.
That's reaction.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
is a
is?
reaction.
Why?
That's a reaction when you get hit.
When I get hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck it. We're gonna do it anyway. Not
Fuck
that.
it, we ball.
We're gonna do Witch Bolt anyway.
Okay.
Decent. Even less decent. 19 and a 20, so that's 26.
That hits.
Beautiful. Loud as fuck dice with decent.
Roll that damage.
22. It would
What?
have been dealt with 22 lightning damage.
All right. You fire a bolt of lightning into this thing's back, and it crackles with blue electricity before falling limp on the floor.
Can it be black electricity?
It can be black twisted electricity.
Thank you.
Oh.
There are 4 remaining.
Okay, that was action to get out of grapple, action to do that. I think that's all I got right now.
All right.
Got nothing for quarters.
No,
Mara.
but I will go over, wait. Yes, I still have movement, so I can go over to one of the one that's fucking with, Diana.
You would be
And try to
moving
get-
out of the attack
I'm-
range of 2 of them.
I'm in one of theirs.
Because 2 of them are on you. You could 2-weapon fighting
Oh.
one of them. Hit them.
I just cast a spell, though.
Yeah, you're doing this after you cast a spell.
Ah,
Yeah, you could pull your dagger and swing with it.
I'm gonna
if you
try
wanted.
this. I've never done this without having like 2-weapon fighting. So yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna take one of my daggers that I have. And we're
All right, roll to hit.
a little stabby stab.
And you can add your strength or dex and proficiency to the chance to hit, just not the damage.
Actually, wait. Hold the phone.
Holding
If
it.
Yep.
if I cast a spell and then took out 2 weapons, right, to do dual weapon fighting, right? Could one of those, the one that I'm trying to now hit with, be my fancy one? Be Void's Edge?
No.
Okay.
You've already made the 2 attacks with that one.
Well, but that's... I don't understand, but whatever.
It needs to be
That's-
2 separate weapons.
Right, but one of them, I didn't use it. So why would this be considered 2-weapon fighting?
What do you-
Technically, I would, like, rules is written, I shouldn't even be allowing you to make it because you can't pull out a weapon and attack with it on the same turn.
Yeah.
That
But
is
I'm just
also
being
true.
nice and letting you take that dagger swing.
I'll take it.
Because also,
DM is
2-weapon
fine.
fighting requires you to take an attack action to attack with a weapon. So,
You shouldn't be allowed to do this technically.
right.
Okay. So DM is just being kind. It was the 20 that got her nails did really bad.
That hits.
I have a +7. I only have to roll a 30.
No, you just roll a d4 and don't add anything to
Got it.
She's a
I'll
20,
take
but she
it.
puts pineapples on her pizza.
it.
Hey! That's a sexy 20.
I said
to
what
me.
I said.
Okay, that's just 3 points of... Oh, this won't even do much. It's not a magical dagger. It's fine. He just
3 points. Nice.
yeah, sweet.
1
Love
point.
Love that for you.
Yeah, really.
Amara.
I am badly hurt, and healing does not even matter at this point, so fuck it.
It could. There's only 4
Jing
of them
Ray.
left.
Huh?
There's only 4 of them left. Healing could
Yeah.
matter.
So the one grappling nether.
Not anymore. Just
Not anymore.
Okay, whichever one the worst off that is currently engaged with nether. That is 3 separate attacks. So 16 hit on the first one.
Is it Scorching Ray?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, 16 hits.
19 on the second.
Hits.
19 on the third.
Hits.
So double ones, great. So 2
Cool.
and 14 points of fire damage total.
Okay. That's your entirety of your Scorching Ray?
Yeah.
Describe it for me. What is it? Is it still the white balls of light? Like, what's it look like?
Kind of like very small beads of like white, like golden white energy that kind of explode on impact.
Okay.
And then I am going to walk to the back of this fucking hallway.
That's where the danger is. You would be safer going into the room.
Oh, okay. I don't really want to do that. I'll stay where I am.
Okay. It is now the vampire fuck's turn.
Not the fox.
They are going to regain some HP.
No!
Yes.
I'm so sick of that.
It's genuinely, if we don't have radiant damage anymore, it's genuinely better if we just focus one down. And I currently have one pinned to the floor.
I killed one of them.
I get disadvantage with that one from a distance.
Unless you go into
They
melee.
regain some HP, as I said. The one that's pinned, let me double check. I don't even know how restrained works off the top of my head, so I'm going to have to... I don't think there's shit they can do, but you got to look it up and see, or we don't know.
I think, unfortunately, under the descriptions, it says that they're shit out of luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Restrained. Creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls have advantage. This creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dex saves. That doesn't...
So basically, it can make some swipes at me if it wants to.
Yeah. It just sucks real bad. Yeah, they can attack. They just have disadvantage. So, I'm going to go with Vraska first, because this one has extra stipulations. The one you have restrained is going to attempt to hit you with disadvantage. 12,
12 does not hit.
Whoa.
and ooh, that would have been nice. Oh, that's still not bad. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
That is going to be 7 points of slashing damage. And you have this person like pinned down with an elbow, and it's just like they're frantically trying to claw at you. It's kind of like you're wrestling with a younger sibling, and they just get too rough and like claw you in the face.
Which, you are a disgrace to your people right now, okay? You're flailing like a fucking cat.
Get the fuck off of me!
Fucking suck a dick, I gave you a chance!
Um,
I love how
Nether,
uh,
the one that you've been beaten up on, is going to
smack me
smack you.
around. How's the drink, Kira?
Oh, it's so good.
This
It
will be a
is
miss.
quite strong.
Second attack.
Sucks to be him.
Second attack is way better for a 23 to hit.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
That is going to be 9 points of slashing damage.
Halved.
Yeah.
4.
The other one in combat with you is going to move over to Araya, and the other one in combat with Diana is going to move over to Amara.
Does that give me
You may take a
opportunity?
opportunity attack on one of them. I'm going to say since Vraska is in the middle of like holding this person down, they can make an attack with disadvantage if they want, but it'll be difficult to kind of try to hold someone down and attack someone fleeing at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. I just put like a fucking knee on her face and just try. Just shut up. Where the fuck are you going? I thought you guys wanted to fucking party.
Araya had moved me. Would she also get an attack?
Yeah, probably.
I get an opportunity?
That's still a 16 to hit.
We'll go to that in just a second. That does hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, like, as she's, like, fending off these attacks with her tail, it just kind of comes up and just slices him in the back of the Achilles tendon. For... Oh! Baby, max damage. So that is... 7 points, and that is halved.
Beautiful. All right, so what were you saying, Caitlin? Like
that Araya had moved in front of me, so would she also get the attack of opportunity if it was coming at me?
y'all would still be in the same range, like space. So
Okay.
not technically.
Can I use my charges on my weapon during an opportunity attack?
No.
That's disappointing. But it does hit though.
Give me that damage.
Damage. Crap. It's 7 points of void's edge damage.
Still pretty good with your damage. All right. Amara, you're gonna take some attacks.
It's been nice knowing y'all.
That is a natural 19.
Warding bomb. I'm gonna try. Disadvantage. Or warding flare.
A miss.
Okay.
Oh.
Second attack. Natural 20.
No.
You got another one?
Edge.
You really don't have to roll the damage.
Don't have to roll the damage.
It is, so, it doesn't cost an action to drop rage, correct?
No. It has to be your turn, though.
Does it?
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't have anything to help
Trying
other
to think
people.
if I have anything.
That is going to be 11 points of slashing damage.
Good night.
Good night.
You watch as this vampire spawn just claws across the side of the neck of Amara, and she gasps and then falls to her knees and falls over in a puddle of blood. Um, Araya, you're going to take some attacks.
My heart.
Never
First
seen
one is going to
the
be
before.
an attempted grapple for which it's just a roll to hit, so you don't have to do anything. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to grapple you, and then it's going to attempt to bite you.
Imagine if both the Holy Ones.
Imagine.
That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
No.
No? Okay.
Do we hear the guards getting closer?
Not yet.
Irina, open up the door. Unlock all 7 locks.
You do not hear anything yet.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good thing for us to tell her to do.
I'm gonna just yell that. Irina, open up the fucking door.
You yell it
Please.
out. Yeah. Vraska, it's your turn.
Yeah, just like... I think Vraska's also gonna clue in that Irina's downstairs and just be like, "Oh my god, go outside and get the guards, you useless fucking girl!"
You should have been doing that, probably.
And then she's going to, like, get in, like, a position of, like, putting her knees down on both of this girl's arms, and is just gonna get into full, like, fucking ground and pound.
Fuck yeah.
Irina's not dumb. She probably would have figured that out when you said guards.
No,
You're
but
not sure what's going on downstairs.
also, Vraska's a bitch.
Oh no, I don't know. I know that we don't know. We have no idea what the fuck she might be doing. Who knows? But
That doesn't hit. That's a 13. That's not gonna hit. But the second attack is going to be a natural 20.
That does hit.
Hello.
So it's basically going to be like both attacks hit. Four. It's going to be 18, so 9 points, and that is halved.
That's pretty fucking good.
As she, like, looks like she's gonna go for the ground and pound, and then her tail just kind of comes up behind her and just starts, like, just stabbing this chick into the ground.
Oh yeah, you are skewering this vampire spawn, just blow after blow raining down. Anything else?
Still up.
Well, up is not the word that I would use. She's very much down. But
yes.
she's also very much alive, because these motherfuckers keep healing.
Bitches.
Yeah, I don't think that there's anything else that I can do, because I don't want to drop haste. Because, yeah, do you have any more of those healing potions? Nether?
No.
Balls.
She might.
That's
But I
true.
don't.
Because you can use one of your actions to down that on her, and then just get back to beating ass.
If she's got one.
That will be it for me. Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions.
All right, Araya, you're up.
I feel like I would know if my wife has a healing potion.
You probably
Does
see
she?
her back up every day.
No?
Fuck.
So what's the vampire situation looking like right now?
There are still 4 of them.
How are they looking?
The one that dispatched your wife seems to be around half the man he used to be, but still thriving. Most of the ones at the
Wherever.
back of the hallway in combat with Diana and Nether seem right around that same place, except for the one with Nether seems to be getting pretty low.
Where's the one that dispatched my wife?
5 feet, right in front of you.
Melee.
Can I attempt to, like, get in between him and Amara? And
Yeah,
kind of,
you can do that.
like, non-lethally kick my wife out of the way? Does that make sense?
Yeah, kind of push her. I got you.
Oh,
But I would like to...
I hate to ask this, right? Because again, it does involve kind of going back. Did they make the wisdom save on Sanctuary?
I cast a spell. It was over.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Can I, whilst kicking my wife, can I use the one healing hands I have to put her back up to 1
Yeah.
that I saved? Alright, Amara's up to 1 as I kick her out of the way.
Thanks.
My God.
Ah, that was my act. Nope. That was my action.
Do you want for
Bonus.
make bonus action?
For bonus action,
For make glorious
I-
bonus action for Great Classic 10?
I'm going to... whilst I'm kicking her out of the way, I am going to cast on her protection from good and evil.
That's a bonus action.
Oh, nope, neither the wrong one. I'm going to cast Sanctuary again.
Okay,
That one's a bonus action.
you do so.
And I'm just going to ready myself. I'm going to say, you pick your fight with me, not her.
All right, Nether, you're up.
Okie doke. I'm going to. I'm gonna try to slash with Void's Edge. We're gonna see what happens. Eventually, I'm gonna use my card.
I was gonna say, because
Wait,
now that
definitely
those
do.
two are clumped together and I'm on the floor, could she get multiple, like the
You
three
most
that are
certainly
standing?
could use your burning hands. You just
That's
circle around this thing, and you
what
could
I
get.
was hoping for.
Yeah, you could get 3 of them in it.
That's what I was really, really wanting.
Fuck
So
'em with
thank
your
you.
burning hands.
I thought I was gonna be lucky to get 2. Thank you for 3. I definitely hit with a 20 that peaked in high school.
This is a saving throw for them. Burning hands is a dex saving throw, I
It
believe.
is a.
It's a deck
We
save.
lost it.
Yeah,
I
and
can't-
that's a natural 3, so you deal full damage to all 3 of them.
It would be 3rd level, remember? Or no, it's with your sword, never mind.
It
with
is
my
first
sword.
level.
Yeah, but that's still 3d6, which is pretty good.
Seeing that she has 3 of those a day under the right conditions is a pretty good deal.
If I remember them.
Does this count as her activating an item ability or casting a spell?
Item ability.
You're hasted.
Wait,
You're
so
hasted, and this doesn't count as casting a spell.
this doesn't count as an action. It's
It
just,
does count as an action. It just doesn't.
Okay.
You could still
So-
cast a spell after this.
Or
Get
you
this.
could burning hands twice.
Hold the phone.
Yeah.
Wait.
You could burning hands twice.
Right. Okay. Wait. Let me roll. Let me figure this out.
Yeah,
once.
no, fuck him in the ear with this one first.
Then we'll
One
figure
thing-
out what the hell
one
we're
thing
doing.
at a time.
Where is it? Where is?
Where is?
Why is the damage not showing up?
DD, get out of my laboratory.
Hello. Where is it? Why
It's
are
3D.
you not here? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Roll. Yeah. 7 points of fire damage.
How much?
Each of those 3. 7.
7?
Yes.
That was a horrible roll. I am so sorry.
Yeah. I know. I got 2 3s and a 1.
Would you like to try again?
I think I would actually. So So wait, mathing, right? I hit him with Void's Edge. That's one action. I get to hit him again with that. That will be a second action or a second attack with the sword.
Well, this doesn't count as it does take your whole
Right.
action to cast it with the.
Right.
Yeah,
So
this
you could do
doesn't count
two
as
of them, and
attack
then you'd be
action.
tapped out.
Separate. But I get a second attack with the sword, though.
But
Don't
you're
I?
not attacking with the sword. You're using one of its
Yeah.
abilities.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. So I get sword ability, and then I get another sword.
You get sword or ability.
Yeah.
You can't do both.
Oh, it's an action, not two.
It is a
of, like,
full
oh, you can
action
use.
to
Okay,
use the burning hands.
I see. Let's just do burning hands. Let's just do it again. So yeah. I'm also gonna add that I'm pretty sure there it is. Why wasn't that appearing earlier? It also ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't
This
being
house is already burning to the ground, so go ahead.
sweet. There's been a lot of fire in this house.
I'm pretty sure
You're
when
not
Amara opened up the
soft.
combat with an earth-shattering kaboom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alert. I
They
am a
should roll their dex saves again,
Oh yeah.
Josh.
That's a 18. So they
Okay.
take half damage.
Hello. Roll better. Again, not great, but 9 points. Not fantastic.
9 total or 9 half?
9 total, unfortunately. It's only 3d6. It's level 1 spell, but that's okay.
It's still pretty good. Yeah. You see, the one that you've been in combat with is looking pretty bad. The two others by Amar and Oriah are starting to look rough as well. But this building is burning down. After Nether's turn in the top of combat, you begin to hear shouting downstairs and multiple heavy footfalls. You hear Irina speaking with someone with a very raspy, kind of like dark voice. And after a moment, you see her come up the stairs, sword pointed forward, and she kind of gasps at the scene in front of her. Seems like one more turn and you guys will have your backup.
Sweet.
I'm so glad that you said one more turn. Because fucking Vraska's out right now, and she needs to not be when those guards come up the stairs.
I don't think I'm like any more vampiric looking than I have been, so.
I will say for vampires, just in general, they're not the easiest thing to identify at a glance. Now, Vraska is very animalistic in her vampirism. You are still pretty well put together. You're very well fed. Like, you don't look anything other than just, especially with the color of your skin and you being a tiefling, they probably wouldn't be able to make it out on just looking at you.
I will also say that she currently has a 10-foot reach vampire bat's tail.
Yeah, that Vraska doesn't need to be
here.
Out. However, it is Amara's turn.
Part of me wants to heal, but I'm not going to do that. Who looks the worst here?
You,
baby.
Not, other than player characters.
The one in front of Nether.
Cool. Second level guiding bolt.
Oh,
this is a gesture move if I've ever seen it. All right, go. Yeah, attack.
Say?
I said take your attack.
I said I don't want to sleep in the dog pen today. Go ahead.
23 to hit.
That hits.
19 points of radiant damage.
Describe it. How do you kill them with this guiding bolt?
Stand up very shakily. and just kind of throw my hand out, and the white light kind of illuminates the whole hallway and just burns a hole through one of their chests.
Ow.
And it drops to its knees and tries to cover the hole and then falls over limp. 3 down, 3 to go.
That's my turn.
All right.
Nether like shields eyes from light, looks back, hole in chest. All right.
Araya, you're going to take 2 attacks. That's going to be a miss.
Oh, just kidding.
That is a 25 to hit.
Danny.
Hit who?
You!
You
Of
babe.
course that fucking hits.
I gotta ask. That's half the fun. 7 points of slashing damage.
His but a scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Amara, they're going to make a wisdom saving throw.
No, they're not.
Oh, yeah, they're dead. They're not even there.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
they are.
'cause You
You
cast
killed the
a
wrong one.
spell.
I
Oh, yeah, you did cast spell, so they're
Yeah.
just going to hit you.
Which one is
Natural 20.
Warding Bond or Warding Flare? I got one fucking left.
16 to hit.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
things are
Brock,
getting heated in that household, guys.
Say her
Broska.
name. The D8 appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Oh, you can fuck right off.
18 to hit.
No. I
Alright.
rolled an 8 on that reaction. My AC is a 21.
And that's another miss. So they're just clawing. You're just holding them down like, what are you doing?
You know, the worst part is the guards are gonna find you. They're like, I'm not even gonna get to kill you. That's the worst part of it. And they're gonna find you grappled by a fairy. You are a bitch.
That is their turn. Vraska.
Yeah, she's just gonna she's gonna lay the smack down on her candy ass.
Alright, go for it.
Just absolutely fucking worthless. That is gonna be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Thank God, because the other one was a natural 1. And that's going to be a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Never tell Vraska it was the sparkly dice that got her the attack. Oh, and I get to double the actual modifiers this time because it's actually 2 attacks. Come on, get good, baby. Okay. 10. It's 10 plus 6 plus 4. So 20 points of piercing damage, half to 10.
Beautiful.
This is going to be the part that scares the crap out of me, because Diana has to survive.
Spell slots.
So yeah, send good thoughts, because I am going to drop rage.
Good vibes, man.
No idea why this is happening, by the way. So, we'll just continue to do this. She doesn't, I believe, have any bonus actions that she can do, except for convert sorcery points. And she only has 1 left, so she can't gain a spell slot out of that.
Okay.
So go for it.
Araya.
The bitch who just tried to hit my wife.
Yes.
I'm gonna hit him
Do it.
for a natural 20. Ooh! I got no smites.
Hit him with it.
Ooh. Max, though. So 8. 20 slashing. He's wounded. Speed's reduced by 10. And I hit him again.
All right.
23 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh. 12 slashing. And his speed's reduced by 10 again. And then, now hold on, wait. I'm gonna bonus action hit him again. That doesn't hit.
Catch him being at negative movement by the end of this.
That was my goal, honestly. I'm gonna put
Actually
myself,
moves backward.
I'm gonna put myself in between vampires and my wife.
All right, you do
I'm gonna
so.
physically have her be behind me.
Nether.
Oh god. Okay, doke. I liked Diana's idea of whacking them 4 times with my weapon.
All right, you have the 2 that are over by Amara and Araya, and you have the 1 that is being grappled.
I apparently have the grappler feat somewhere.
I would say like I have this bitch on the ropes. So, well, I mean that being said, it is currently now Diana that is on top of her.
Yeah.
So
how long will that really last?
It truly do sometimes be yourself.
But if I hit him, the one that's being attacked, or the one that's being grappled, I have advantage.
Because she is restrained, yes.
Yes.
Oh, either way. Okay, sweet. That is a 19 to hit.
It hits.
We are gonna do D8. Wait. Right? Yes. That's 8 points of fancy damage.
Is it 8?
Yes. Magical though.
You can see that like Diana is like, hi there. Sorry for the I'm not sorry. But oh god. And then I see you come and stab her and I'm like, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah, Nether isn't even like paying attention to Diana.
That was your first attack?
Yeah, that's number 1. We're gonna do it
All
again.
right.
Not as great, it doesn't hit. That's a 10. Oh,
how much was it?
Advantage. I forgot about advantage. That's a lot better. That's a 20. Wait, 19 plus 7 is a lot.
26.
Thank you.
It hits.
Are you sure? I don't know. That's a little better. 10 points of damage. Do it all again. That is 20, but she just got braces.
It hits.
Oh, yes, an 8 on the damage dice. So that's plus 4. I can't add. Is that 12? Nope.
That's enough. As you stab in repeatedly, over and over again, flames licking down your blade. Diana, you kind of have to flutter off because these black flames just fully erupt over this now corpse and devour it.
Yeah,
and
you got this.
Into the blade.
Oh, I didn't do any of those last 2 with advantage. Oh wait, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
But don't you still have 1 more attack?
I do. So I'm gonna literally like Diana, if you were looking at me, you kind of see a little bit of crazy in the eyes here, like focus of she is just here to attack, and she's kind of has this like bloodlust almost. And I'm gonna try to whip it around and turn around. Can I like be awesome? And is there one within like melee here or no?
It's a little bit further down the hall, but you could lunge far, I would say.
I'm gonna like really do like a. Oh, I'm running super fast. I'd go real quick up to it for a 17 to hit.
That hits. And you all kind of watch as Nether has like this red glow behind her eyes, and she turns on a dime, and you can't even keep up with her movement as she dashes forward and is on top of this very weak vampire and starts thrusting the blade through its head. What's your modifier
Like to hit,
for damage?
I have a D8 plus 4.
Okay. I'm going to say, without rolling, you stab this one through the eye, ignite it, and consume the soul.
Oh, okay,
So there's still one left.
There's one left.
Okay.
sweet.
I'd say it's
These
almost worth
guards
it
are
to
doing
keep this
fuck
one
all to
alive.
help us.
Yeah.
Am
and-
I? Yeah.
Go ahead. No, it's your turn. Go.
I was gonna ask if you wanted me to keep track of how many souls are in this thing, or if you're doing that.
You go ahead and keep track of that.
Okay, I don't remember how many are in the past,
I
but
think that's
You used
5
4.
in total. Oh, 4.
5 in total. 4. Thank you. I can keep track of that.
And if you consumed all these souls, which I'm going to say you did, you have gotten all those back.
Huh?
You're good.
Soul count.
So do count.
At the end of your turn, a figure does rise up the stairs behind Irina. Hunched, 7 feet tall, massive arm.
Fuck.
He breathes this black smoke, and he puts his hand out, and it's like massive, and just a ball of fire shoots out at the remaining vampire.
Oh, okay. She calms down.
That's a hit.
Don't let this fucker have the kill, please. Please. After everything we just went through.
No, I'm down.
I mean-
People are in single-digit health.
I'm
You
in
watch
double.
as he just fires this massive ball of fire out, and it almost looks like the sun is in the room with you guys as this vampire is completely enveloped.
Does that
It
hurt any
falls.
of us?
No. Combat is over.
Oh, okay.
He's got this massive underbite with like canine-like teeth peering out. He's wearing this cloak that kind of covers his hunched body. All right, get to talking. What happened here?
I'm gonna pump fucking second level cure wounds in myself.
A lot.
You're the Burgomaster's friend, correct?
Right. Ezek.
Isaac. You truly are as amazing as the people have said.
Well, we saw the fire, so I had to get the people off the street, but didn't think there'd be anyone over here.
Well,
Someone let a candle go or something.
a little bit more than a candle. You see, we thought we were doing a good thing, and we heard some bones had been disturbed, and we just wanted to talk. And this man, this coffin shop owner, ran upstairs and let this group of the undead out, and we were swarmed before we knew it. And I suppose one of them must have been a spellcaster. I couldn't see where the explosion came from.
Roll a deception check.
Sure, I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos
I
on
know.
this.
I know that it fucking hurt.
Is the coffin guy dude owner? Is he
He's
still
disintegrated.
Dead.
Up
He
here?
is.
Disintegrated?
He can't tell me I'm
Yes.
bullshitting.
He was the first one to die.
Yeah.
He was a commoner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Alexa, could I please get an anecdote, please?
For me?
Can I please get you to describe? It's not a natural 20. I need you to describe the 20 I just rolled.
I see. It's a 20, but she's really ugly.
She's not a 20 then.
I love how like the rest of them are like this really like funny thing, and she's like, "I am out of gas."
I wasn't prepared.
All right. All of you stay put.
Can I look for the bones? The house is burning down, and we're trying to rehallow the church grounds.
Quickly.
Thank you, and I will start
I'm gonna
through
help look.
the bones of this father.
And you watch as he puts out his hand, and begins pulling the flame from the building into his arm.
I'll give somebody advantage that has better investigation than me.
I'm gonna give my wife
I'll look
advantage.
Okay.
I have +3.
I have a +1. You can go ahead and take that
I'll
advantage
look
there, Nether.
around.
I've
I'll
got
say,
a plus
It was a
0.
19.
go ahead and roll.
I rolled decent. I got a 22.
All right. So with that, you were able to like search around for a moment. You have to open up the other room, but you do find the bones all stuffed in a burlap sack in a wardrobe.
That was with advantage.
Oh my
That was
god.
a 4 with advantage?
Yeah.
I should have rolled myself.
Yeah.
I have a
Nice.
-1 investigation.
Why didn't we have me do it?
You said you gave me advantage. You didn't ask.
I thought you were fucking smarter than that, babe.
I'm wiser than that.
Honestly, I feel like maybe the couple needs to have a little bit more communication between each other, but it's really not my place to say.
In other news, I found a burlap sack full
Okay,
of bones. Is this
Grab
what we're
it and
looking
let's
for?
go. Yes,
Okay.
grab and go.
Follow me.
Is there anything
Yes,
else
sir.
we can find?
In the time that this man is rushing you, no.
Damn it.
He pulls you all outside. There is
Yeah.
like a small army of guard here, about 12 guards members, all with pikes. You're all going to need to be questioned.
Yes, of course. We'll go ahead and take a statement if you need.
No, you're going to follow me to the Burgomaster's house.
No, we were gonna talk to him anyway.
Oh, we should only be so lucky. Yes, of course.
All right, single file. And the guards kind of like almost are pointing their spears, not fully, but corralling you into a line and marching you through the city towards a mansion in the distance. And that is where we're going to leave off tonight.
What a session. But that was
Well,
fun.
that was a little wild, though.
A little bit of luck on our side, a little bit of not luck on their side.
My first player character death.
You did not die.
Oh my god.
I almost died.
My soul.
You almost died, yes.
Yeah, you did.
I'd have just been like sitting here, mic muted the whole time, just watching, just.
Yeah.
But
Wasn't that
you've entered
amazing?
Blocky, you've met some of the locals, you've learned about how their Burgomaster operates a little bit, and you encountered some vampire spawns. So, very enlightening session, to say the least.
Oh, for sure.
Is this mutant freak?
He is a mutant, and like he almost looks like a dog hybrid with a man. It's kind of hard to describe.
What?
Like, not to the
White
point of a
robe.
werewolf, but an actual mutant?
Do you know what mongrel folk are?
Oh,
Mongrel? I can't
It's
say I
a
have.
race in D&D.
Sounds like a
Cool.
slur.
it is.
That does
It
sound like
kinda
a
is.
slur.
It's
But
not
sounds like
I'll
a-
say that.
He is kind
It
of a
sounds
mutant
as
between
if-
a dog and a man.
A mongrel in my mind, the first thing I'm picturing is a man with a chihuahua head. I hate chihuahua so much.
Let me see.
Man got big chihuahua energy.
Okay.
But like the really gross looking chihuahua.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch, I forgot to put away the D4. Son of a whore. Anyway.
And mongrel folk really can be mixed with anything. They're like half animal.
A chihuahua and something else.
He's not a fucking chihuahua.
He's a chihuahua. You can't change my mind.
Danny, he's not a chihuahua.
Alright, we should let these nice people leave.
So, hey guys, wasn't that an incredible first outing for the newly rebranded Campfire Stories RPG?
Hell yes.
Josh, take us
It's
out,
not a
my man.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight, everyone. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. And join us next time by the firelight as we tell our stories. Maybe with some Cyberpunk Red next time.
That would be so fun. Oh my god, I'm so excited.